everyone. Welcome to another cryptid conversation with me, Necroni, and my duo, Wendigo Jin.
Wendigo Jin.
Yup, you can find us on our Instagram, our purple app right there below Wendigo Jin on my page. I don't know where I'm at on yours.
Let me see. I gotta find you.
Dang.
I had you up here. Hold on, no, I had you up here.
um,
Let me see.
and then also join our Discord. Link in the bio of our Instagrams that you see below Wendigo on
Yes.
my page, and then wherever it is on his. Haha.
Where are
Oh,
you at?
I gotta do something later. Oh
What are
man, my
resources
workspace is
need?
so messy on like one side. Like on my supposed
Mind you.
drawing side, it's just like all packed and everything. Oh, I should probably get a water bottle. Probably should. Oh, but then I'll pee. I don't want to do that. I don't you hate it when you have to get up in the middle of like a good sleep just to pee?
Yes, I don't like it.
I hate that. That's why I try not to drink any water after like 5 or 6. But sometimes you
Uh-huh.
just get thirsty where it's like, I need to
No,
drink
dude, I
water.
will.
Ugh.
So I have an issue with so I'll go to sleep, right? And
Mhm.
then I'll wake up 2 hours later because I have to use the restroom, but I'm
Yeah.
already comfortable. So I'm like, no, I'm just going back to sleep. My bladder can hold it. And then I'll wake up an hour later again
Mhm.
having to pee, and I'm like, nope, I want like another hour of sleep before I start getting up. And then I wake up, I go to sleep, and then I wake up 5 minutes later because now my bladder is about to burst, and I get pissed off because I'm like, no, I don't
I
want to
know
go
when you
pee
have
right
like
now.
the best sleep of your life, but then the urge to pee hits you, and then it's just like, no, I don't want to get
Yes,
up.
I don't want to do that.
I know. I hate that feeling. I hate it so much. That's why I just try not to drink. But then, whenever I, drink alcohol, oh, I have the best sleep of my night, like my life, until I wake up in the morning and just like, I need to pee so bad.
Oh yeah, whenever I drink, I have to piss like a racehorse. Like I'm up
Mm-hmm.
and using the restroom
Yep.
every single fucking minute, and it
Mm-hmm.
sucks. I like drinking, but yeah, even after like drinking like half of a beer, my bladder's like, nope, you're going every 5 minutes now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, I don't think we've really been promoting our stuff on Insta. Let me see.
What stuff? Oh, I can. Here, hold on.
Let me
Let me
let me
see.
do that. I usually put that on my story. Let me see.
Let
Oh, there's
me
story.
see.
Oh, why is that on? Oh, that's fine.
I want to make mine look extra special. Save. Go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna add an image. Add source. Okay. Add source. Browse. This one. Open. Done. Ooh, this one's really like high definition, man. Tips for explosive diarrhea? Stop eating so much Taco Bell.
Who said that?
This is somebody that joined my chat from YouTube. Hold on, guys. I'm changing my stuff.
haven't really posted on
Post
my
sometimes. God damn.
Insta. I should
Yeah, I need
have.
to go see a doctor.
What?
There's a, what the fuck is going on here? It's a podcast.
It
I don't
is.
normally, yeah, I don't
Hi
normally do it on
Dar!
YouTube.
Exclamation mark
I usually do it
37.
on TikTok, but TikTok is
Aw.
being a little asshole right now, so I've been doing the podcast here.
Hi Michael. Okay. Uh. So have hey Vampker. Okay. So today, would you like to say what we're talking about today, Wendigo?
I guess the topic for today is horrible work experiences, because
Yep.
we deal with a lot of fucking bullshit at work.
Yep. That is so true. And today was so bad. Like it's not the worst day I've had, but definitely up there. Just because, oh my gosh, I just felt so bad today.
Yeah, you. So, do you want to explain what your job is first, so people
Okay,
know what you're dealing with?
okay. So basically, I um work in a rental office, and we rent out apartments to tenants. You know, just people.
Mm-hmm.
And today we had a move in that has been scheduled for a long time, like maybe 2 months now, that we've known that they were going to move in. But some things fell through the cracks here and there, and it's because we've been busy with a lot of things that corporate has been wanting us to do. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
things just kind of didn't happen. We were supposed to
Right.
get carpets done like a week ago, but sorry, I kind of glitched out. Okay, so we were supposed to get carpets done a week ago, but we weren't able to do that because it was, Thanksgiving and they didn't have any openings. So we were like, oh no, because they were scheduled to move in on
Mm-hmm.
Monday, like this Monday that just passed.
Right.
And we are like, they're not going to be done because they can't come and do our carpets in that unit until, what was it? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, just yesterday. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no. And then we're like, okay. As long as we get them to push it until today, it should be fine. We have everything. We have everything ordered. We just need them to finish the carpets. We'll have the cleaners come clean, and it'll be all good, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, wrong. Well, when I go in there after the floor guys are done, guess what?
Hmm.
There's still stuff that's not done. And the brand new dishwasher that we were supposed to put in, it came broken.
Of course I did.
The door. Hi, Pumpkin. Adrian Jr. I am talking about my job and how I had a horrible work experience today. Not a fault of anybody like that I work with, like my coworkers or anything. I love them, but it just like
Just in general.
today was a very bad work day because it was just so hectic and so many things were going wrong and we were trying to rush that it was just like, ugh. Okay, so continuing. So we had to order another dishwasher. Luckily, we found this out on Monday, so we were able to get it in time. But
Mm-hmm.
still, we were like, wow, we ordered this and it came broken. Come on now. Then we had a handyman. He was the one that was fixing up this unit, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, he's really good normally, but I found out he's actually juggling a lot of projects right now, like at multiple different communities.
Mm-hmm.
So he was spreading himself a tiny bit thin, so I can kind of understand. But then, as a vendor, you have to know to not do that, so you can focus your time on getting the units like perfect.
Right.
So what happened was, there were some spots that needed to be painted over, touched up, and stuff like that. When I was doing the walkthrough with the tenant, so they can see what the unit's like, they weren't patched up, so I had to call our actual maintenance man to come and fix the other guy's work. And I was like,
Oh, Pumpkin said congrats on gaining a body. Thank you. My
gaining a
my
body.
wife finally My wife finally drew me a bust, so now I have a body.
Yup.
Anyways,
You're not
continue.
just a
Sorry.
floating head.
Mm-hmm.
How did she even make the body and the head? Like, did she just make a brand new head to go with the body?
No, no, she. I think she just put it in one
How'd you do that, Grim? I see you keep coming in here.
I think she added it to one slide and then added a new slide and just traced over it and then just added a body to the already made picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
What program does she
But
use?
I think Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop,
What do you
because
use,
she
Grim?
has to. She pays for it for class,
Isn't it like
so I would assume
10
she'd
bucks a
use
month or
it.
something like that?
I have no
Excuse me.
idea. Her school pays for it though.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Um, but yeah, she made it. So now I
Nice,
have a body, not a
nice.
floating head. Also, lately, for some reason, I don't know. I guess people don't really know what's going on here. But every time, ever since I've started streaming back onto YouTube,
Yeah.
people join and they're like, "You're a furry." I'm like, "This is not a
You're a
furry.
furry.
I'm not. This is not
Hmm.
a furry.
Isn't it though? You
I am a
technically have
cryptid."
fur.
No. And it also depends on what kind of Wendigo you're describing. The Wendigo that I'm going for has hair, not fur.
I see.
There's a difference.
Ah, I see. Okay. Very, very, um, uh, thin line you're treading right there on your
Mm-hmm.
design. Because it
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
does look like the fluffy fur. Like kind of like a mane, like a
It
lion
looks
mane
like
ish.
hair. What are you talking about?
Kind of looks like a mane.
Yeah, and a lion's mane is hair too. It's not fur.
It's just long fur. Like, wouldn't that be the same for like a Shih Tzu or a Pomeranian or like a dang Scottish Terrier? They got long fur. Gonna call that hair?
Hold on. No, you might be wrong here. Okay, how about this? You know Kai, Theo Adams' dog?
Yes.
What does he have?
Fur.
Nope, hair.
What?
Yep, he has hair, not fur, because Theowadam has an allergy to animals that have fur, so that's why they got Kai because he has hair, not fur. Some dogs have hair and some dogs have fur. The dogs that have hair are hypoallergenic animals because fur is the stuff that gets dander and makes people's fucking nose go crazy. Hair does not. Did you know that?
Hmm.
Oh man, where's my controller? There it is.
Ah, let's see. Ah, I do see the difference. Dogs with fur have coats that grow to a predetermined length and then stop growing. Dogs with hair will have coats that grow for much longer, sometimes even for years. Okay, so the dogs with
Mm-hmm.
longer fur have hair, so it's longer hair, while like the dogs with like short like fur is just fur, I guess.
Yep.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Hi, Dingbat. Hi, Grim. Hi, Pumpkin. Um,
Anyways,
we kind of
continue.
got off topic.
We always do.
We always do. We always do. Okay. So completing my day. Uh, so, then the other thing that Hello, hearts to you too, Pumpkin. Um, so as we going through the apartment, then he also notices that the master door does not close. Like it doesn't
Uh-huh.
the door handle latch, it doesn't engage in like the door frame. So it doesn't stay closed. It just kind of boop pops open.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, ah. And then our maintenance man can't fix it till tomorrow, and I'm like, oh my god. And then what else? The water to the bathroom was turned off. So when he tried
Mm-hmm.
to turn on the water, the faucet, it didn't. Nothing came out, and I was like, no.
Wow.
And
That's
this,
not good.
yeah, and like it was crazy because everything looked nice. It was all
Uh-huh.
painted. We had brand new flooring, brand new cabinets, um, all kinds of stuff.
Just so you know, I love you too, Wendigo. I love you too, Pumpkin. Thank
And
you.
it's just so crazy that all these things were just going wrong, and I was like, no. Also in the master bedroom, some of the outlets were turned upside down. And I was like, why?
Wow.
Like one was right side up, and then the other two in the room were upside down.
Mm.
I was like, that's not right. And I got so scared. I got so scared because their thermostat was blank because they have a digital thermostat, and
Right.
it was just off. And I was like, oh. So I tried touching it. I tried listening to hear if the AC was on or if the heater was on. Nothing. And I was like, no. Am I really going to have to say, oh yeah, you don't have a AC heater unit that works. We're gonna have to call somebody to fix
Mm-hmm.
that. And I'm like, no, please let that not be the freaking case. So what I do is, let me check the breaker real quick. Let me be an electrician. So I look and I'm like, please, let one of these be off. Let one of these be off, and that's just the only problem. So I look and I'm like, oh, thank goodness, they're just flipped off. So I just flipped them, and he's like, oh yeah, it's on now. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Um, so that worked, and I was very happy about that. So we just had those other issues. Luckily, our maintenance guy was able to fix most of those things that he had pointed out, like the tenant had pointed out. Um,
Uh-huh.
my thing is tomorrow is also going to be something because I feel like that guy's wife is going to come into the
Uh-huh.
office tomorrow and be like, "Hey, I wrote down all these things on this piece of paper you said to write down all these things on that we noticed in the apartment. Here it is. You guys missed all these things. You need to fix them." And I'm like, because I was the one dealing with her. Like, she was the contact, not the husband, like, the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Um, and she was always very, like, particular and wanted things a certain way. And she was very upset that we had to push her move-in date.
Well,
Because we
she
had
was.
all of these things. And I was like, no. So I already know as soon as she gets home. Luckily, she wasn't there for the move in because, oh my gosh, I can only imagine how that would have been. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to deal with her after she moves in tonight and gets to write down everything that she sees with the apartment. I'll be like, yeah, I know, I saw it. Boo hoo. So yeah, a horrible, horrible day. It gave me so much stress just having to be like, oh my gosh. We were working
Dealing
on
with all that
it
stuff.
like before, because we told them to move in at 1. And we were working on it even through lunch. And even after 1, when they were
Uh-huh.
doing the walkthrough, which was ridiculous. I was like, why? Why was this not done? Please. But we just gotta check in with our vendors, our handymen that are working on our units from now on. Because usually we kind
Uh-huh.
of trust them because they're normally pretty good. But I think it's because he was juggling too many projects at once that he was missing some things. So
Mm-hmm.
um we're gonna start just checking in with them a lot more from now on, and like, hey, I know that you're still working in here and whatnot, but I noticed that this isn't working. So if you haven't noticed it yet, can you add that to your list and yada yada. And just being more thorough with our initial inspections of the unit, just so that we can give them a full comprehensive list of what we see, and then just kind of add to it as we go.
Right.
But hopefully get everything in the beginning. And then we have inspections coming up.
Ooh, those are
Um,
always fun.
yeah.
I did, Pumpkin. Sorry, Pumpkin asked if I got banned on TikTok. Yeah, for hate speech again.
Always hate
Me,
speech.
I like I said, I don't know what the fuck was considered hate speech, but literally, it was me and King. We were just playing The Last of Us all that night. Nothing was said that was considered hate speech.
You still gotta send me
Uh,
the video.
yeah, because it's 3 hours fucking long. You know how long it'll take you to send you that shit?
Forever, I would
Anyways,
assume.
yeah, they considered it hate speech, and nothing. The whole time we said nothing regarding anything that would be considered hate speech.
Wait, is it on your purple app? Or yeah?
It might be.
I could probably
It
look at
should.
one of your old videos.
Yeah, if it's saved, it might be.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look, see if it's still there, and then I'll watch it probably at work tomorrow. Okay, well I told you my bad work experience at least for today. Now your turn, bro.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of one. What do I have? That's a bad.
Let's see. Is there any recent one?
Well, if you
Mm,
have to think that hard about it, dang.
I don't know, man.
I know I have bad experiences at work. It's just when I get put on the spot, I can't think properly.
Hmm.
um. Oh yeah. Well, I guess while you're thinking, I could say another one of mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, my bad work experience that's coming up. Ugh.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
So next Tuesday, no, not next Tuesday, next Wednesday coming up. Oh, we have a dang work potluck coming up. And it's
Uh-huh.
going to be so much pain because we're having it at a different community this time than our usual one. And it's usually about
Mm-hmm.
like 20-ish people, give or take, in attendance. So it's like, okay, not too bad. But this next one's going to be 60 to 70 people.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm like, no. Because that just
That's gotta
means,
be fun.
like, we're going to be fighting for the good stuff. Because who's going to make portions enough for 60 to 70 people? You're going to really have to be trying if you're that nice. And then, what else? We're going to be there basically all freaking day.
Oh, hell no.
It starts at like 12,
Uh-huh.
and we have to be there until like 5.
Ew, gross.
At a potluck. And apparently it's supposed to be like potluck training.
Mm-hmm.
So one of our corporate people are going to be there to train us on something corporate wants us to do from now on. But
Uh-huh.
come on now. Like 5 hours? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a little too long. for
And then
me.
the last time we had someone from corporate come, it was at one of our regular potlucks. There was only like around 20-ish people, if that. And that one was from like 2 to 5. So only like 3
Mm-hmm.
hours. Still longer than our normal ones. Our normal ones are only like 2 hours. But yeah, I was like so bored. Like I get it. like they're teaching us how to do like move outs. But
Mm-hmm.
like, dang,
Let's see. Pumpkin
so many
asked,
things.
not the same thing, but ever had a job you loved but couldn't keep?
Oh yeah, I did.
Um. Uh. Uh. Huh.
I had two.
Yeah, kinda. I guess you could say. I used to work at GameStop. Uh, back when I still lived in California,
Mhm.
and I really liked working there. But GameStop is notorious for giving shitty hours. So I was only working like once every 2 weeks and only for 4 hours. So I was not making any money whatsoever.
Shmoney.
Yeah, I was getting maybe enough to pay my rent and then nothing else.
Mm.
So, I had to not work there anymore. I also really liked my job at Lowe's. I worked at Lowe's for a while,
I
and
remember that.
uh I was customer service and a cashier sometimes, but my job was really like Monday through Friday for 4 hours at a time. I was the person that gave everybody breaks. So I would go in at 3:30, and as soon as I got there, I went over to the labor side, not labor, the lumber side of the Lowe's, and I'd give the person that was working there their 15, and then after they got back, I would go over to the garden and I'd give them their 15, and then after that, I would go over to the customer service desk and give somebody there their 15, and then I would go back to the lumber, give them their lunch, go to the garden, give them their lunch, go back to the customer service desk, give them their lunch, and then I would go home.
Hmm.
So I was never in one spot for longer than 30 minutes. And I liked it because, like I said, I would just jump to section and just meet new people. Or not meet new people, but like just deal with different types of people. Because I would just swap to different sections. In the garden, it was mainly the the ladies, the older women, because they were making their garden look better, and the lumber was the men. So different sides, I got different conversations. But yeah, I really like that job. But the manager there did not like me for some reason,
Mm.
and claimed that he got multiple reports of me being terrible at customer service and being friendly with customers.
Oh wow.
So yeah, um, he lied, by the way. He told me that he had to fire me because he's gotten multiple reports of me not being uh, good customer friendly and all this other stuff. But see, right, if you go into the Lowe's, because you're still there, you're still living in the town where the Lowe's that I worked at is,
Mhm.
Necroni. If you go into the Lowe's and you go to the cashier section,
Mhm.
right next to the self checkout,
Mhm.
there is a board next to the restrooms that has Employee of the Month, and there's
Yeah.
different sections for the Employee of the Month.
Mhm.
There's Employee of the Month for customer, like friendly customer service, for somebody that comes in more, somebody that stays late. Like there's like 8 different sections.
Yeah.
Well, when my manager told me that he got multiple reports of me not being very good customer service friendly, uh, I threw it in his face. I've been on the customer service board for 5 months straight for having the best customer service in the store.
Mm. Who
My
put you on
photo
the
was
board?
up on that. The main store manager.
Oh.
Yeah, the head honcho. He's the one that did it because he would look at the reports and look at everybody's computer. Because every time you went in, you had to do training, or on your downtime, we basically had like training games on the
Mhm.
computer.
Yeah.
So you were playing a game, but it also had trivia questions about your job. Um, so that way, they could keep you entertained, but also you were doing what you were supposed to.
Mhm.
And then at the end of the receipt, when you printed a receipt out, whoever was logged in on that computer, whenever you give the receipt to the customer, it would have like, "Hey, how was my experience? You were checked out by this person today. Uh, how were they?" And apparently, I was one of the most friendliest customer service people there, so I got reports on my account like a lot for 5 months straight. So that's why I was
Hmm.
put on the board, because he saw the reports on mine, saw that I got reported as very customer friendly and being super helpful. So I was on there for 5 months. So when the assistant manager was like, "Hey, we've gotten reports that you're not being super friendly," I threw it in his face, and I was like, "If that's the case, why the fuck am I on that board for 5 months straight for being best customer friendly?"
Hmm.
And he went, "You're fired. I don't need to explain myself to you," and he fired me.
Mm.
So, yeah, I really liked that job because, like I said, I wasn't in one place the whole time, and I really liked Lowe's, because I mean, one of the cool things too was you didn't have a uniform.
Mhm.
You could just get dressed, and you would just throw on your Lowe's vest over on top,
Yeah.
and that was it. So I could just get up, put a random fucking t-shirt on with one of my favorite band t-shirts, throw on my vest, and I was at work. Like I
Mm.
was ready to go. So we didn't have a dress code. So that was also one thing that I really liked.
Oh,
And
nice.
since Lowe's is kind of like a multiple section, you're never in one spot.
Mhm.
My job when I wasn't covering people's breaks was just me walking around. I would just walk around the store, just aimlessly wandering. I wasn't stuck behind a desk the whole time.
I have one here from Grim. She
Okay.
said, I've had a big old man get mad at me because he didn't want the lottery ticket I printed for him.
Oh yeah, she told me about that one. This was back when she worked at the gas station during the summer.
But why would he get mad that you printed him a lottery ticket?
I I thought she printed like an extra one by accident.
An extra one by accident?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened. Your stream reminds me of those Subway Surfer videos. Yeah, man, that's what I'm going for.
What the heck do you have up? Oh my gosh, now you make me curious.
Just look at my YouTube one.
I'm going to it.
No, I've seen those videos on TikTok where they explain a story, and on the side of the video they have like a TikTok, like a Subway Surfer gameplay.
You are really playing. I have no idea what that is that you're playing. You're
Call of
playing
Duty.
something. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk
But
to you.
yeah, so basically, I don't know how exactly it works, but since your mind's so concentrated on what's going on in the video game,
Mm-hmm.
you stick around and you pay attention to the story. You're looking at the game, but you're listening to the story.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. They're here listening to what's going on, but they're watching the game.
Oh, he said, I mean, Grim. Grim said, no, it wasn't extra. It was what he wanted, but he didn't want it anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
That's his
It's an
fault.
ADHD trap. Yeah, exactly, Pumpkin. That's exactly what I'm going for. You gotta suck in them ADHDers.
Hmm.
Make them think they're watching gameplay, but really they're listening to a podcast.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh no, I don't. I can't talk about that one. That's a bad experience, but I can't talk about it because I'll probably get banned off YouTube too.
Why? Hate speech?
No, well, not from me, from a customer.
Oh.
Um, a customer came up and told me that her day was going bad, and when I asked her why, she pointed out because I, a person that was brown, was
Mm.
checking out her, a person that is white,
Checking out, you mean like,
ringing her up.
ring her up? Okay.
Yes, yeah. She did not want a brown person to check her out,
And she was
so
like, how old
very
was she?
vocal about it.
Was she like an old white lady?
Not no calling. You're gonna get banned too. You better stop it. Don't say that word.
Old, lighter skinned lady?
Yes.
Ah.
Not too old. She was like maybe late 50s, early 60s.
Hmm. Okay. Well, weird. Okay. Maybe it's everything happening in Texas that she, like, is all
Like
amped
what?
up about that. About, the mass migrations happening.
Oh, yeah, but I'm American.
Yeah, but,
I was born here.
yeah, I know. It's just how you look.
If anything, I look native.
I
I
don't
look
know.
more native than I do Mexican.
I don't
So if
know.
that's the case, I've been here longer than you, lady.
Hey,
But yeah,
the
they're not
colonizers don't think that way.
happy. Yeah, that's true. Um,
Think of the British. They're like, ooh, that's a nice piece of land over there.
the British.
What if we colonize it? And let me see. Yes, Pumpkin, I have worked customer service, service desk. That's what I do now. And I've been doing that for a couple years now, actually.
Yeah, dealing with
Um,
customers sucks. Should have
luckily,
wrung her neck. Should have
like,
been wringing her neck. I
look,
can't.
luckily, customers love me for some reason. I don't know. It's just my personality and that I'm adorable, so it's hard to hate me. Um,
Well, you're not the only one. There's lots of people that like me there too at work. It's just I get the occasional asshole.
my thing is, no one's mad at me. Everyone's mad at my manager or assistant manager, but that's just
Uh huh.
because they're the ultimate ones that have to tell them no to whatever they want. So it's like, I'm just the messenger. I can only ask my manager or assistant manager about your request, but if they say no, it's no. And then they get mad at them, like, I know you're just the messenger, but this is BS that they don't let me do this or they don't let me have that. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do about it? It's a no. Like, it's in the rules. And they're just
Yeah.
enforcing, like, telling me to enforce the rules that, yeah, no, no bendy. So it is what it is. And like for the most part, everyone's really nice. If anything, we just have a lot of people that don't pay rent on time.
Damn. Well, that also is because of the area of work you're in.
Well, not only that, but a lot of people got put behind because of the whole COVID thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about
Because
that.
there was this thing called the CARES Act. I don't know if you know about it.
I do not.
So basically, what was it? The state or government, federal government, something like that, made this program. I think it might be the state. Did this thing called the CARES Act, where it was giving relief to renters and stuff. So instead of giving like 3-day notices to move out for not paying your rent,
Mm-hmm.
it's now 30-day notices. So now they
Wow.
basically have a whole
Okay.
month to pay their rent before they're kicked out. But usually people wait until like the very end of those 30 days to pay their rent, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, not when it comes to bills. I like paying them as soon as possible.
Exactly, but other people are like, "Oh, I have shoes that I need to buy. That's why I can't pay rent." Shoes are not almost 1,500.
Yeah, no.
So at least pay most of your rent, and then whatever, like $50 or $100 if you really like splurged that you're missing from
Mhm.
your rent, then just like pay that a little late, but at least pay the majority of your portion on time. Also, if like you want to buy shoes or something, take it out of the portion of whatever else that you're going to be, getting. Like whether it be out to eat or if you want like new clothes, new shoes, um, things like that, trips. Like no, just take the money that you'd spend on that stuff, budget it differently, and pay your rent because having a roof over your head is more important than any kind of luxuries that you plan on getting for yourself that month.
Yeah.
But some people just don't have priorities. When the fair was in town,
Uh huh.
a lot of people were late because they're like, "Oh, I'm going to be late on rent because I'm going to the fair."
That's no. That's
Exactly.
not how that should work. You should pay your
Exactly.
thing.
But there's nothing we can do about it. It's just if they continue being late throughout the year of their lease, or if they're month to month, if they just keep being late for like a while,
Uh
then we
huh.
can decide on whether or not we want to renew their lease.
Gotcha.
But it's like, there's this one lady. She's been late consistently for like the whole year that she's been here, and
Mhm.
she's like, what was it? No, she was trying to pay her rent, and well, no, see how much it was, and then my assistant manager was like, uh, when are you going to pay your rent? And she's like, oh, I'm going to have to pay at the end of the month. My man's not working right now, and yada yada. So we might have to find another place to live. And my assistant manager's like, yeah, it'd be best if you did look for somewhere else to live. And she just looked at him
Wow.
like, what? You just said that to me, like, for real? And he's like,
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna say?
exactly. You said the same thing out your mouth right before he said it. He's like, he disagreed with you. And it's because you never pay on time. But it's also because her job pays her at the end of the month. But it's like,
Mm-hmm.
then pay in advance. You can do that. You can pay before rent is due and have a
Mm-hmm.
credit so that you're not late. Because when you're late, you have to pay an
Yeah.
additional $80.
Ooh.
Yeah, but then people, I don't know, they think like, oh, we only have the first to the third to pay rent. Um, or else we're just going to get that late fee. But if we get the late fee, it's whatever because we'll just pay rent at the end of the month whenever like we're done paying whatever else we want to get that month. No, you don't be doing that because it only puts you
You
more
know.
behind and it adds all these late fees. So you're actually just paying more in rent a month by doing that. And you're
Yeah.
ruining your rental history because whenever you want to move out, one of the questions they ask is, how many times have they been late on rent and by how long? And do you really want to saying that, oh yeah, in the year they've been here, they've been late 12 times and they've been late by like 20 days or almost 30 days each time. They're going to be like, oh yeah, we're not renting to them because they can't even pay their rent on time.
Yeah.
So it just shows that you're a bad renter.
Ay, dumb people.
It's I don't know. The education system has failed many, but also parenting. People didn't parent their kids right to be like, hey, you know what you need to learn for when you become an adult? How to manage your
Mm-hmm.
finances and how to prioritize needs versus wants.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm glad that I was taught that. So I actually do have a pretty good like amount saved up in case of an emergency. And like I really have everything I want. Like there are other things I want, sure, but I wait till like holiday times to be like, "Hey, you know what gift you can get me? This thing that I want."
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll get what I want or like save up to get what I want as long as I still have like a lot saved up. So it's not taking too much out of, what I have.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I just get what I need and I try not to splurge too much because it's just like, do I really need to do that? I'd rather have more money in my bank than all these things that really don't matter or I don't really use all that often. So it's just
Yeah.
like, Oh, Grim said, I've also had some guy tweak out because he didn't get his money back from Cash App and threatened us.
Wow.
Wait, how do you even do that? Like,
Oh yeah, I was there for that one.
what do you mean didn't get his money back from Cash App? Like, when he, tried to deposit it, it just didn't, like, come out the app or something? I don't know what that means exactly. And wow, why you mad at me, Nick? Why you mad at me, Nick the Unk? And Pumpkin, I have no idea what leaf plus fire plus...
Weed.
Oh! Equals happy. That's what it means? I didn't know. I don't know your lingo of you youngins.
You youngins, whatever.
I'm too old for this. What am I? I don't even know what I am. What am I? What generation am I? Tell me, Wendigo. I think we're the same generation. It's just
Uh,
I'm like the older. of the generation.
Yeah, I don't know what we would be called. I don't keep up with that.
What
I
is
just know
our
we're not Gen
generation?
Z. We're not Gen Z, but we're not millennials either. You can look it up.
No, technically I'm a Gen Zer.
Are you? So am I technically a Gen Z too?
If you were born between 1997 and 2012,
2000. Yeah. Okay. I guess we are Gen Z.
I'm just like the very old Gen Z.
You're almost a millennial.
Oh my gosh, they restricted my thing again
On what?
because you said the WEED word.
Oh. Oh, that.
It said we were talking about illegal substances.
That is actually it is not. In your state, it is not.
Yeah, it is not an illegal substance. I what's, this app isn't from America, so I guess it's illegal there. So,
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
just use
God,
slang
fucking
for it.
the devil's lettuce.
Mary Jane.
God, TikTok sucks dick.
It's too geared towards children and influencing them that they're like, you know what, we have to make sure that it stays kid enough friendly to where we can keep them brainwashed. But also, I'm on here, and eventually you'll be back on here, so it's what it is. And what is it? The PayPal CEO guy. I think he's trying to restrict like anime, like censor it more, because
Really?
he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like the booba and the fan service. So he's like, censor
On
your
PayPal?
anime. Yeah, the PayPal guy.
What does he have to do with that?
Because like how people pay for the subscription services to like Funimation, Crunchyroll, and all that.
Are you because of that? Are you serious?
Yeah, so he is trying to get those people that license the anime to
Uh-huh.
censor them even more, like
That's
and
not
things like
gonna
that.
happen.
Oh no, they're doing it. Everyone is like against it, but unless there's like another electronic, service that they can use to take cash and stuff like that, like the credit card payments from all of their users.
That's dumb.
So yeah, whoever controls the money controls what happens. That's how the world works. So yeah, it sucks.
I was cryptic for a reason. Well, see, I don't care.
You're Gen
but I
Z, Nick
should.
the Unk. Ew. Joined. Ew. Dang, I was just at it. You're Gen Z. What generation of Gen Z? Like, are you like the later Gen Zer, Nick the Unk?
I would assume so.
I would
He's
think
still
so
in
too.
school.
Let me see. My mom is a Gen X. Barely.
Barely.
She's 1997.
She was born in 1997?
No, 1979. There we go. I don't know why I
I was
got
about
it.
to say, there's no fucking way.
No, 1979. Sorry, I had that backwards. Gen X. I'm dyslexic sometimes. Okay, in my brain.
I would assume. I would assume so.
So yeah, she's 1979. There we go. And my dad is 1980. Oh, Nick the Unk is from 2010.
Oh, so he's only 14.
So he's like the later Gen Z. Oh my goodness. Grimm's a Gen Z too, of course. Nick the Unk said his mom is from 1989. That would be she's a millennial.
My mom's 78.
Your mom?
1978. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's a year before my mom. Oh, crazy. So yeah, she's a Gen Xer. And then Pumpkin is of course a Gen Z. And then your dad's 88. Okay, yeah, that would still be a millennial.
My dad is 83.
83
83 or 84, one of those.
millennial.
Yeah, we make the joke that my mom is a cougar because she's older than my dad.
Hey, well, your dad's into cougars apparently.
Yeah, he is.
Oh wait, your dad's in 72, Grim? Yeah, he's still. They're both Gen Xers. 83 still a millennial. So yeah, it's crazy. Crazy stuff, man. I always ask my mom, like, hey, what kind of, like, were you into, like, that disco stuff back in the day? And she's like, no, I didn't grow up listening to that stuff.
That was before my time.
Yeah, that was before. Like, I was just born at that time, but I didn't grow up during that time. And I was like, well, then what kind of music did you like? And just the typical Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys stuff. There are some like older artists too that she was into. Selena, she was a big Selena fan.
Selena.
R.I.P. my homegirl. Gone too soon. I loved her music. Oh, well, I still love her music, but you know, I haven't seen the Netflix adaptation though. But I don't know if I really want to. Should you go to work today? Isn't it late already? Do you work night shift, Pumpkin? Cause you're 3 hours ahead.
I went. I came home early
That's already
today.
like 12. Oh, you did? Why?
We had my cat isn't doing so good.
Health wise? Like,
Yeah.
is he old or is he like sick?
No. Okay, so he's a baby. All right. So let me lay this shit down on you.
Wait.
So-
I have to ask Pumpkin something. He just answered. You have to go in at 3 in the morning? To work? Oh, you crazy boy. You crazy. I can't do night shift. I don't even know how you did it, Wendy. Wait, did you do it? Yeah, right?
What?
Night shift when you worked at Wally World?
Walmart?
Yeah.
I was 11 at night to 7 in the morning.
Oh, crazy. And then Pumpkin, you're going from 3 to when? Because 3 in the morning's crazy. Ah, you're changing jobs soon. Yeah. Like, I used to be a night owl, but now I can't do it anymore. I get too tired. I adjusted my sleep schedule, and I'm like, nah, I can't. Oh. Well, if you need the money, go. You gotta get that bread. You gotta get that dough. You know. Right, Wendy?
What? Getting that dough?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I wish.
Ah,
I
that's
wish
why
I was
Pumpkin
making-
hasn't been here. He said that's why he's been missing the streams.
I wish I was still making the money that I made at Walmart, man. You kidding me? If I made that kind of
Yeah.
money here in Texas, woo!
You'd be
Me and
living the
Grim would have.
life.
Me and Grim would have already had our own fucking place by now. We would have already had like a better car than the one that we just got.
I think the car that you have is really nice, though.
Oh no, yeah, it's actually really good.
Well, hopefully when you do change jobs, it's at a schedule where you can watch us a lot easier. Cause
We normally stream towards the nighttime, so
yeah, so like a day job or one that doesn't like.
I really want an office job.
But
man.
yours is 3 hours ahead, so even if you do like work a tiny bit later, it would still work. Cause let me see, I get off at 5. You're 3 hours ahead. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 your time. I get off. Oh, wait, what? No, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. 8. So then we'd start streaming at his 7, at 10 for him. Well, you can always watch it. I'm recording right now, so I'll post it on my YouTube. And I think are you recording, Wendigo?
Yeah, I'm recording mine.
Yeah. So it'll get posted. And you can always come at another time. And then we'll be streaming this weekend, right?
We should, yeah.
Yeah, because you're not coming until not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, I thought we were gonna stream over there too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But
Aww. Pumpkin said he doesn't get to interact with me though. Well, interact with
Aw.
us, really.
poor baby.
Just for a little bit longer, Pumpkin. Where were
I don't know. You distracted me.
we? You distracted me. Okay. Oh, you were going to say you're going to drop some knowledge on me.
Oh, about my cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, pumpkin.
Bye, Pumpkin.
So
Hopefully
my
you have a good day at
cat,
work.
my cat has been problems going to the restroom.
Oh, can you even hear me? Ha.
Late.
Yeah. Okay. Continue. Sorry, that was all me.
Lately, he's been going pee just wherever he feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at first we thought it was just him being a dickhead.
Yeah.
It is not.
Oh.
We've been finding little piss pools around where he normally chills, and he pees there. Well, sometimes those piss pools aren't pea colored; they are dark red,
Ooh.
like blood.
That's not good. No.
Yeah. So we were like, it's his UTI because we knew he gets UTIs here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been getting worse lately, so I decided to call one of my friends who's like a cat lady. She fosters cats. She's got like 15 cats.
Oh.
I called her over today because I was like, hey, he's peeing everywhere. Like he's peeing on stuff he shouldn't be peeing on. It's getting to the point where like none of us can handle it because it's just too much. Like everything is starting to smell like piss,
Mm-hmm.
and having to like clean everything, twice a day, is getting irritating.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll pee on the counter where all of our dishes are, so
Ew.
the cups will be pissed on. Yeah, exactly. So it's like we don't want to deal with that anymore. So I called her and she came over to come check it out,
Mm-hmm.
and she was touching where like his kidneys are.
Yeah.
And literally, as soon as she started like gently massaging the area, he screamed in pain.
Oh.
And she was like, "So it's not just a UTI; he's completely blocked. Like, at any moment, his kidneys and his bladder could burst, and he'll die."
Oh.
And she was like, "And you said it's been going on for how long?" And I told her it's been going on for like months. And she was like, "Oh yeah, this guy, if he doesn't get treated soon, he can die tonight. He can die tomorrow. He can die in a week. But just know it's going to be soon. If you're starting to see like dark red, like a lot of blood in his piss, it's going to be soon. So you need to get him fixed, or not
Mm.
fixed, but you need to take him to a vet. Well, she was telling me that one of her cats had the same problem before, but this is when she got all the surgery for her cat.
Mhm.
It costed her like almost 10 grand
Yeah.
to fix the pets, and it was because at first the basic surgery that the cat got, they just shoved a catheter up his pee pee
Mhm.
and they cleared it out. Well, again, apparently that didn't work, so they had to do more surgery, and they did so much surgery to her poor cat that now his little beanie weenie
Mhm.
isn't even a beanie weenie anymore. It's just scar tissue.
Ooh.
They pretty much turned this male cat into a female cat. Like he doesn't have a beanie weenie anymore. He's got a hole. And she was like, I had the money to fix it. I had the money to, it cost me a lot, but I could do it. I'm retired. My husband's got a good job. Like we could afford it. You, and she wasn't trying to be mean. She was like, you physically cannot afford this cat. And so she was like, so I'm gonna call my vet friend because she's got a vet friend that's like older. He's a vet for like 50 plus years.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna call him, see what he says, see if we can schedule a surgery. But you need to keep an eye on this cat because at any point he could die. Like, be ready. Not saying that we're not praying that it happens, but you need to be ready to wake up one morning. If he doesn't survive until we can find surgery for him, you need to be ready to wake up one morning and see your cat dead, laying in a pile of his own pee. Or a
Oh
puddle of his own pee.
wow.
And so she was like, so I'm gonna call my vet friend and we're gonna figure it out, but like there's no promises. And I told her, and I'm like, we can't afford the surgery, and even if they fix the problem and they help him out,
Mhm.
2 out of the other 5 cats that we have
Mhm.
don't like him. They resource guard the water, so that's in the main room. So we have to give him his own private little water bowl here in our room, because when he goes to try and take a drink of water, they go and they jump him.
Oh.
And it's just not getting any better, and I don't want him to live his life just constantly getting jumped every time he goes to take a sip of water, because every time they do that, I'll go and I'll get him his personal bowl and I'll give it to him, and this guy drinks like almost, I'm over exaggerating, but when I say it's a lot, it's a lot. He's like half a gallon just at one sitting. This guy drinks water like he hasn't drank water in like a fucking month,
Mm.
because they guard the water bowl so much. And like I said, I like this cat, but I don't want him to live a miserable life.
Yeah. That's
If
true.
somebody else can take him and give him a better life than I can, I'm going to do it because I don't want this cat suffering.
Was
So
your friend talking about maybe taking him in?
which one?
The
No.
cat lady.
She's already got 15 cats. And
15.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
told her she got
god.
15 cats. She's already got 15 cats. She just adopted a new. She got a cockatoo.
Oh my gosh.
And then she's got a whole room dedicated to fish. Like she's got a whole room. All 4 walls are just fish tanks.
No, no, no. That's too much for me.
Yeah, so she's an animal person, like hardcore. She's also a board member, part of like the fish group that's here in Texas. Like
Oh.
a fish group that's goes throughout the whole entirety of Texas state. She's
Mm.
on the board. So she was like, I can't do it. I've got so much shit going on. I can't deal with this as well. Not to
Mm.
be mean, but she's got a lot on the plate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I have to find somebody that can take this guy and help him.
Mm.
She said she was gonna call her vet tomorrow morning and see what he says. And if he says no, sorry, there's nothing we can do, I gotta give him up. I would love
Wow.
to keep him because he's he's the chillest cat I've ever fucking owned. But if I keep him, he's gonna keep peeing everywhere. Like I said, it's not his fault. Because the reason why he pees everywhere is the way that she explained it to me is he's so backed up that when his body finally is like calm, like when his bladder is finally not so tensed up and hurting him, as soon as it gets calm enough to where he can actually release, his urine,
Mm-hmm.
it's wherever he's standing. So if he's walking around the house constantly in pain, the moment that the pain subsides and he's able to pee comfortably, he just goes.
Mm.
Because if he tries to make it to the cat box, he's probably not going to make it. Like I said, who knows if he's going to make it in time before the pain starts again.
Yeah, true.
So it's kind of this. It's kind of where he's like, if I don't pee now, I'm probably not going to pee at all.
Mm.
So, um, I gotta. If she's like, no, there's nothing I can do, I'm gonna have to give him up to somebody that can afford the procedures,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise, I'm gonna keep him, and he's gonna keep peeing everywhere, and the outcome is he's going to die.
Mm.
Like that's gonna be the only not solution, but that's gonna be the only outcome. Is we're gonna wake up one morning and he's gonna be dead because we didn't fix it.
Yeah. Medical issues are always
Mm.
just like so hard just
Especially
because
vet ones, man.
yeah, just because yeah, technically it is a pet. But it's like for some people that's like your family right there.
Oh yeah,
And it's like you don't have those thousands of dollars to spend on your animals. Even though you love them to pieces, it's just like I financially cannot support you.
yeah. That's exactly the situation.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him with every fiber of my being,
Mhm.
but I financially can't support him.
Mhm. And that's the
If
hard
it
part
was
about
if it
being a
was
pet
something
owner.
else, like getting him fixed or neutered or whatever,
Mhm.
those are still pricey, but they're in my price range.
Yeah, that those things are more manageable for you.
Yeah, this is not. Like I said, if the basic surgery does not help him, he's the basic surgery too. I don't know if I said this already, but the basic surgery to just shove a catheter up his beanie weenie
Yeah.
to see if that'll
Yeah.
fix it. That's a $1,500 surgery.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't fix it right away, we then have to do the more extensive surgery, and
Hi DK.
that one is an extra 10 grand.
Oh, that one's a 10K.
Yeah, but even 1,500 I can't
Oh.
afford.
Yeah, because what was it? Your car that you just got was 3K, and for that one you needed to get a loan.
Yeah, I took out a loan.
Yeah, so I see how you wouldn't want to like take out a loan or do any of that with this cat, even
Yeah,
though you
for
love
a cat.
him.
And there's
It's
no
just
way in
like,
hell I'm
oh,
taking out a $10,000 loan.
yeah, you didn't do it for a car, so it's not like you could really do it for a cat. But oh, that's just so sad. It's a very sad situation that
Oh yeah.
you've been put in, but there's not much you can really do about it. Oh my goodness. DK just came into the middle of this whole dang conversation about your
Oh
cat.
yeah.
Uh, a quick summary. Wendigo's cat is sick, needs a very expensive surgery that he cannot afford, and outcome, if he does not get treated, is most likely he will pass away. Yeah, poor kitty. Very, very sad situation for the
Yeah.
cat.
So my two choices are give him up to somebody that can afford the surgery, and uh they keep him and give him a better life, or
Mm-hmm.
I keep him because I love him so much that I don't want to give him away, but he's going to die relatively soon.
Yeah,
Reality's
that's
illusion, the
part.
universe hologram by gold by.
By
I need to
Gold
watch
Pie.
Gravity Falls again.
Gravity Falls was really good. Yeah, that's
It
true.
really
That's
is.
true.
Gravity Falls, and I really liked Over the Garden Wall.
I never seen that one.
You need to. It's so good.
You need to. I will eventually. I did
But
do a fan art of it because I really like the style, but that's about it.
but yeah. So it like the
Well, if you had
like
10K
tomorrow.
DK, maybe
Yeah,
you
DK, if you
could.
want to send me $10,000 by all means.
Yeah. My sister, she has 5 cats, and well, they've had medical issues because they're outdoor cats, And the medical issues are mostly because they get into fights with the stray cats around here. Because the stray cats fight them for their food and water that we give them out there. What is it?
Oh
One
my
of the
god, you got the reference. Yeah, dude. Of course I got the reference.
what was it? One of her
I'm
cats,
cultured.
like under her neck,
Mm-hmm.
got cut by another cat's claws, and it kind of just like got infected. And when it was healing, it what is it? This pus and stuff just
Yeah.
accumulated into like a big ol' kind of cyst-like thing under her skin, and it kind of like bloated and burst, and it left a
You're my favorite
ginormous
people, yeah.
hole
Subs
in
and
her
like,
neck.
thank you for the subscription and like. I
And
appreciate
I was
it.
like, oh my goodness. And
Oh, stop beating me.
the vet, when my sister took her, was like, we can clean it and all that and give you antibiotics. And it'll be like a couple hundred. If you want us to sew it up, it'll be a couple thousand. And my sister's like, just give me the antibiotics and give me the generic brand ones, not the actual on-brand ones, because the on-brand ones are even a couple more hundred
Yeah,
expensive.
man, I'm going to follow you on Insta later. Dude, thank you.
And
Thank
then
you,
DK said he
Appreciate
sadly
it.
does not have the 10K to donate you to your GoFundMe.
DK, just sell some toe picks.
Toe fix. Why don't you
Yeah, bro.
sell your little brown
No.
sausages?
I don't got the feet for it.
You don't got the feet for it.
What else are we into, Jesse? What other fandoms? What other
What about Grimm's toes?
yeah, she gets her toes done fairly often. I think she's got cute feet.
See,
But
Grim,
that's up to her.
start selling some toe picks.
You're the first person to get the reference. I'm so happy, dude. Like I said, I'm cultured, man.
See, even Grim says she should sell them.
I told her to. I told her it's up to her. She was like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, man. Could be swimming in money right now, but you know. I've got an
Oh
$800
yeah, be
camera
like the
sitting-
person that sold their bathwater. Lol. I don't think
sitting-
anybody wants my bathwater though.
Yeah, I do. Pumpkin and King want to. And so does DK.
Hey DK, you want my bathwater?
10
That's
grand
what
for
that's
some
what
bathwater.
that's what freaking Wendigo thinks. I don't think DK is that kind of a guy. I don't think he's that kind of guy. To want my bathwater.
I completely need to watch Over the Garden Wall. I do too. I watched it once. I know it's bad that I only watched it once. But when I watched it, it was when they premiered it.
What is it?
Like I would get home after school and watch the episodes as they released.
Wendy.
Yes.
Grim said that you have to take the pictures of her feet.
Yes, I told her I would. I've got an $800 camera, professional camera at that, high definition.
Well, there you go. Make that a session.
But
This
she's also
is-
got to be ready for all the weirdos, because there are people out there that ask for custom photos and they want you to like pour chocolate syrup in between your toes.
But that's all I gotta do. Pay me thousands. You can have some pictures of my feet. Go for it. I'm just too lazy
I
to
also
take
only
the
watched it once. It's
pictures.
sad. It is sad. It is sad. But it's also good. It's a good sad.
DK said I wouldn't use it, but to help I wouldn't. Lol.
Yeah, sure.
Explain that
Quote,
sentence
"To
to me."
help."
Oh. Grim said I'll label it coffee flavor spit.
Yeah. My
Oh,
wife
that's
liked
funny.
it.
Ah, you would. Ah, okay. I get it now. I was
Also,
kinda
inspired by the way,
confused.
Be prepared to get at least 2 Gravity Falls moves.
Tried
That's fine.
correcting it. Lol.
I like Gravity Falls, so that's A-okay with me.
Dang, 10K for chocolate syrup. I bet there's somebody that would be out there for it.
Dude, there is. I'm telling you. Be prepared. I'm ready.
I just need to get my toes done. But when do I plan on doing that? Actually, let me look at my calendar.
I've seen your feeties, man. You got cute little girl feet.
Oh yeah, I got tiny feet. Guess what my shoe
Yeah,
size is,
exactly.
DK or Grim?
Size 4 in women's.
Size 4 in women's. Oh, okay. What do you guys think my shoe size is? I guess in women's, You can also guess kids if you know kid sizes. I do fit kid sizes, so either one works for me. Size 7 in women's. Okay.
No,
Okay.
there's no way because you don't even. My
Ding
shoes
ding
on me were too
ding!
big.
DK got it. I actually am a
Was
size
it
5.
a size 5?
I am
Yeah,
a
because I was
size
about to say
5.
when we used to hang out, my shoes were too big for you.
Yeah, I'm a size 5, 5.5 in some shoes. And in kids, I'm a size 3 or 3.5. I got tiny feet, okay? That's why I hate
Mhm.
it when all the shoes go on sale around back to school time and all the dang kids take all the good shoes. I'm like, these freaking kids, man.
You gotta fight the 7-year-olds for the
I
Dora the
do.
Explorer
I
fucking
do.
shoes.
Literally, I do. 11.5 in men's. Isn't that pretty big? I think that's pretty big, right?
Dude, yeah, 11.5 in men's is fucking huge. What are you talking about? Those aren't even shoes. Those are boats. Those are canoes.
I think my dad wears like a size, what, 10? I think he's a size
My
10.
my dad is a size 13.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, he's got big old fucking
You
feet.
know what they say about big feet?
Big personality.
Big hands. They're
Yeah,
usually
my
very
dad's got
tall.
massive hands. And yeah, my dad's 6'4".
And yeah, I got tiny feet and I got tiny baby hands to match. I was showing Rondon earlier because we went to get him some water after the gym. And I was like, hey, look, my baby hands. It has like that red and white kind of like marbling to them. And he's like, ew. You're right. And I was like, I don't know why they're like that. I just have baby hands. And they're very smooth.
Very smooth. Yeah, because you don't do manual labor.
Nope, I'm a lady. I'm an office lady. I just do office work.
Dude, I would love an office job. I want a job where I can get dressed up nice and, like I said, have like a nice button-up T-shirt and some nice slacks and some nice fucking work shoes. Like,
Bro, we
I
don't get to
want
dress
do that.
nice. We have to wear
No,
ugly polos.
really?
Yeah.
I'm fine with a polo. I just want a job where I get to dress officey.
DK, you can barely fit extra large gloves?
Damn, he's got man hands.
I think that's what's it called? The size that our maintenance man wears, but he's like 6'5". He's a giant guy. He's like, "How's the weather down there?" all the
Are
time.
you saying that DK's not a giant man?
I
That's
don't know.
rude.
How tall are you, DK? He says he has big feet and he's got big hands. So I'm assuming he's at least 6 foot something. And he's a blue collar boy.
He's a young blue collar boy.
A young blue collar boy. Wait, what generation are you, DK? We're
He's our
Gen.
generation.
We're Gen.
I know that for a
Z.
fact. He's our generation. Because
Yeah, we're Gen Zers.
I sent you 2 memes while watching. Did you? Hold on, let me check.
Oh, you're 5'11". Oh, dang, you got big hands and feet. Oh, you're almost 6 foot. You're an inch off. That's still pretty tall to me. I think you're ginormous. That's 11 inches taller than me. That's almost
You're
a whole foot.
welder? Damn. I pray to no god but capitalism. I can buy
Oh,
and
3?
sell you, old man.
03 is Gen Z. So you're like
Who knew he was?
towards the older Gen Zers. I'm 99.
You're 5'7"? Dude, guess how tall I am. Guess how tall me and Necrony are.
Well, I already said, like, DK is about a foot taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Grim. I'm 5 foot. Never gonna be any taller. I can't reach the top shelf.
Okay, but there's a benefit. When you go to movie theaters or when you go into certain restaurants, if you just keep your mouth shut, 12 and under eat free.
True. If I dress normally, when I go to with my mom, like when we go out shopping and stuff, and I'm
Mhm.
wearing my anime shirts, no makeup and stuff, and we go to like Denny's or something, they'll be like, "Okay, one adult menu, one kid menu." I'm like, "Oh, how dare you!"
How dare you? Yeah, we're 5 foot. I say I'm 5'1", but then Grim gets pissed off.
What do you mean you're not like these other ones, though, lol? Not like other Gen Zers?
I'm not like other boys.
I'm not like other boys. Are you
Proceeds to be
are
like
you
other
not
boys.
like other boys, Wendigo?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm a half breed. You dumb mother.
Hey, yeah. Control yourself, man. Control yourself.
That's why I stopped.
I feel old school too, but it's because we were like born on like you know, that
Okay, but
brink
you also gotta remember,
of like
we not even
early
that.
2000s. I miss those
No.
times.
Not even that, Necrony.
What?
The newer Gen Zers weren't raised how we were raised.
Oh yeah, we were raised of you go play outside. You don't get no tablets because we don't have
We
tablets.
were not.
We don't have
We were not
phones. You have
iPad
to entertain
children.
yourself. Use your imagination. You don't get all this easy access information online.
Mm-mm.
You get your stuff through books or through your friends or through your friends' friends because you have to socialize and you're forced to socialize.
All of the stuff that's popular and socially accepted now was not popular and socially accepted back then.
Oh yeah, my first phone was a flip phone. Yeah, that's back
Mhm.
when I was in 6th grade. I had a flip phone, and
The
then
Amazing
in
World of Gumball.
and then
The
in
Amazing World of Gumball is
middle
fucking
school,
good.
I got
I
one
like
of those those cool was it a BlackBerry? I don't know. It was one of those
a
phones
Blackberry.
that it was like a touchscreen, but then when you pushed it up, it turned into like a keyboard.
A sidekick. A sidekick. I had one too.
Ah, those are so much
The
fun. I
T-Mobile
love those.
sidekick. Yes, I fucking love.
I had a
Okay. Hold on.
red
Hold on.
and
Pause.
red and
Pause.
white
Pause. Pause.
one.
Pause. Pause. I had a white and pink one.
White and pink.
T-Mobile has been throwing hints here and there that they might make a modern version of the sidekick.
Oh really?
It'll be like a regular Galaxy, S23 or S24. Probably a little bit. The screen would be smaller because it's a smaller phone,
Ah,
but it'll
BlackBerry.
slide up and have the keypad like the sidekick.
Oh, I love that phone. It was
Oh,
so
dude,
fun.
yes,
I
it
liked how
was.
it was touchscreen
I
and you
felt
can
so
push it
cool
up.
sliding it up.
Yeah. That was
Every
the
episode when
best.
they were trying to help Liz, they were,
I think I even
oh, create
downloaded a
Mole.
music video on that phone somehow. I think I downloaded what was it? A Katy Perry hot and cold video from YouTube because my mom showed me how you put that on a phone.
Dude, I love the sidekick. There was two versions of the sidekick. There was the one version where you just pushed it up and it would push up. There was another version where when you pushed up on the screen to
Hatsune
open
Miku,
the
yeah.
keyboard, it would like flip.
Let me look that up. Let me see which one I have.
And I have mine.
Oh, they sell them.
What?
I had. Which one did I have?
I think one of the episodes that I really like on Amazing World of Gumball is I forgot what the Snow Cone girl's name is, or the Ice Cream girl's name is. But when they're trying to find her because she keeps writing fan fiction.
Oh,
of
found it!
Gumball
Found it!
and Darwin.
What the heck is this
Wait a
one
minute,
called?
I must know how old you are. As a not human. In not human years.
Oh my
I
gosh, it's
am
called Rare. It's called
240
what is this?
years old.
That's the one
Well,
I have.
230 actually.
That's
in a
the
couple of
exact
days.
one I have.
In
Had.
human years, in a couple of days, I will be 24. I would so love if they made a modern version of the Sidekick. I would buy that shit in an instant.
Yeah, I had the touchscreen one. That's the one I
Yeah,
had.
so did I.
Oh, I've just found it, but it's not even called. It was called Rare, like a rare T-Mobile phone. I was like, oh my gosh, are they really that old? But oh my gosh, I love those phones. And then Grim loves Blackberries. My mom had a Blackberry actually. That was like her second phone. Her first one was like a flip phone Razor, a pink flip phone Razor. Let me see. Wait. Recently, DK? Wait, DK, where
What?
are you? Come back. Wait, what's happened? He said, I started talking to a girl, lol, and if we do work, I'll basically be a dad, lol. So he's talking to a single mom.
Oh, is he talking to a single mom?
He said, I'll basically be a dad. So I'm
Like,
assuming
teenagers
that,
and
yes, he's
everything.
talking to a single mom.
Never get the Ford was 100% ready to fucking shoot him in, so maybe we could keep her pig.
Oh, okay. He said, yeah, lol,
Waddle
she
was
lives
everything.
close to my home, lol. Are you... Is it just because
Waddles
she's
is the
close to
reason
your
why
home?
I wanted
Where'd
to
you
make the pig.
meet? Like, just walking?
Tinder. That's where I met her. All blue collar workers meet girls on
Ah.
Tinder.
I guess they just met close by?
Mhm.
She's his age, but she's a mom of a 2-year-old.
Whoa,
Wait, I forget. How old are you? You're in your...
he's like 21.
He's only 21? Wait, he was... Wait, he was...
I thought so. King is the one that's 29.
Dang, he's ancient.
Damn, I want to tell him you said that.
Go for it. Calculadora. Oh yeah, he is 21. She's got a 2-year-old? So she had a kid at like 18? Not 2... Yeah, he's 21.
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Oh, you met... Dang, that's messed up to DK.
Sorry.
He said, we used to know each other and know I messed with the Facebook dating thing, lol. How good is that? I've never even looked at it. I heard of it, but I never...
Facebook dating?
Yeah.
It's like Tinder, but for Christians.
Is it really, though?
No, it's not. As a person made in a lab, I'm canonically 18.
Aw?
Are you oh man, what do they call those babies?
Test tube baby?
Yeah. No, but there's a scientific word for it. It's like a really smart word for it.
I don't know. People also say designer babies. Well, those are actually, like, no, famous people babies. Because they actually choose what genes they want what traits they want their kids to have. Those are designer babies.
Oh, my phone died. Oh, wait, no, it's still alive. Let me plug it into the charger.
Wait, you're natural? Lol? What do you mean natural? What does natural mean? He said, I was curious, and for me, it was mainly guys trying to talk to me, lol, but I'm straight, lol. I'm natural, lol. What does natural mean in this context?
Natural, as in he was born straight, therefore he's natural.
Ah.
Default settings.
Default settings. Does
Yes.
that mean I'm natural?
Factory settings, yes. You were factory. You came out factory set.
So my sister, you
default.
say, is unnatural?
Yeah, she's not. She's had her settings changed.
Oh, dang. Ah! Oh! No, he meant natural as in not test tube, baby.
Oh.
Ah.
Test tube babies.
Nothing wrong with
You were
test tube
just-
babies.
You were just designed like an RPG character.
Like an RPG character. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
natural
was.
in that sense as well. I'm just all around natural, I guess. I haven't had
You don't want
anything
to go back to factory settings? Are you not?
done.
Are you not in your factory settings, Jesse? Are you altered like me and Necroni's sister?
Wait, you're not natural then?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not factory set.
But in the context of what DK was trying to say, you're technically natural because you're born naturally, not through test tube or any other.
Oh, if we're
means.
going that route, yes. But if we're going on like factory settings on like
Yeah, I
interest
know what you mean.
in-
Yes.
I am half gay.
He just has a type with men. They have to be Twinkies.
I do. I only like a certain type of men. You're abnormal. That sounds so bad.
DK said he almost regretted trying the Facebook thing, lol, because it was mainly guys trying to hit on him.
On what?
Mainly guys were trying to hit on him on Facebook. That just means you fine. If all
Yeah,
these
man.
guys are
You
trying to
can
come
attract
after
men
you,
and women. Shit.
exactly.
No, you know what's a good confidence boost, DK? Don't do it seriously, but just download Grinder and just see how many guys fucking hit you up. Be like, you're cute. It's definitely a confidence boost.
Mhm. Yeah. I actively try to look plain and simple, just because I don't like standing out and having like men be attracted to me in public, because it's just very annoying. One, because that's not my goal. I'm just trying to like go about my life. Two, it's because sometimes when they do get bold and talk to me, it's usually when I am
Oh,
like
dude,
plain and simple,
Jesse in my chat said at
and
least
then it just hurts. Like it's just so
DK gets
weird.
hit on.
Yeah.
At least men hit on you, TK. I get no one.
Oh, he said it's weird when it's like 50-year-old guys. Lol.
Hey, you could be a sugar baby.
And he tries to look normal. Yeah, I
You
try
could
and
be
look
a sugar
normal
baby.
too, but like, hey, we got that
It's okay,
natural
Jesse. I'm the
beauty.
same. I'm the same.
Me and DK got that natural beauty.
The natural beauty, no mames.
Nothing can beat natural beauty. All these people that alter their looks with either like makeup or procedures ain't got nothing on us, DK. Yeah. And there were some younger guys, he said, that were hitting on him too. But yes, he is all natural. Yep, all natural's way to go. I only wear like light makeup if I do wear makeup, and that's only when I like go out. I don't go to clubs anymore just because I don't have anyone to go with. And it's really not my scene. There is this one guy though that I met at a club. He was cute. But this is why you don't meet guys at clubs or like in that kind of a setting.
I'm naturally decent looking.
He was
I don't think I'm
freaking
naturally decent looking.
engaged.
I have
I
to
was
be
like,
somebody's type.
nah.
Because otherwise, I would get no one.
You haven't been to a bar. Oh, yeah, you're barely 21. Yeah, that's not where you meet your future wifey.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, did you even listen to what I said about the bar? Wendigo?
What?
I went to a bar, and there was this cute guy. We were talking. But
Mhm.
after he drank a little bit more, bought me and my whole group of lady friends drinks, came out to like $300 on his tab. He
Ooh.
comes out and says, "Oh yeah, I'm engaged with a kid."
Oh. No
And I'm like,
thanks.
"Oh." I was like, "You're lying." And he's like, "No, I'm being for real." And I'm like, "Oh heck no. You're a definite red flag. Nope.
I
Stay away
enjoy
from
looking
you."
nice in a suit. I will also wear a top hat and carry a pocket. Look at you all fancy,
But
Jesse. Damn.
yeah, it just you can't. It just no. Not my thing. That's why dating nowadays is really hard.
It really is.
And just that's why you're so lucky you got a wifey already.
Bro, I had to put 13 years into this shit.
Got it on lock.
I had to work for this. And at first, this before we got married, when we finally got back together this last time, she didn't even want me back.
On and off, yeah. I get you. I get you.
I pestered her until she gave up.
You withered her down,
I really
whittled away
did.
at her defenses, and was like, "Love me, woman, and let me
Mhm.
love you."
Like a stray dog outside in the rain.
She said, "I really didn't, lol."
She was like, I guess.
I guess I'll be with you. Okay, DK. Thanks for joining. Have a good sleep and have a good work tomorrow. Okay. It was fun having you back in the chat, even if for a little bit. Good night.
Because I'm a free man, but I'm alone. There's nothing bad about being alone, though. Sometimes being alone is nice.
There's nothing bad about being alone. It's only when you start feeling lonely. But the thing is, even if you're in like a crowded room, you can still be lonely.
Oh yeah, I
It
told
just
you this.
depends on how
You
you
can
feel with
people like
people.
being alone, but the human mind does not like being lonely. There's a difference.
Mhm. Like me, for example, like I don't mind being alone. I'm kind of a loner. Like I get along with groups of people. Um because like if you're nice, I'll be nice with you and it's cool. I can socially interact with you. It just like what is it? I do prefer to kind of be on my own because I just like being in my own thoughts. I don't know, that's just a weird thing of mine. But socially interacting with people, as long as we have similar interests, is fine because like it's easy to talk to them and whatnot. If it's different interest people that I'm talking to, oh, it's kind of taxing because I'm like, what do I even talk about with you? Because we have nothing in
Damn.
common to talk about. Like I can try, I try so it's not awkward. But if I'm the only one trying, then I'm like, it's not really worth talking to you.
It's depressing because I'm bored. I have nothing to do, and I'd rather do nothing with someone.
Yeah,
Understand?
sometimes you just need like that person to hang with you.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a partner.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a partner. It could just be a
Because
friend
when I
or a
because when
family
I
member.
lived back in California, I had you.
Yeah, exactly. You just need like someone to be like, "Hey, we're in this together."
Let's hang out.
Yeah, let's just hang because I like your company and you like my company, and it's just like that. And that's why I'm touched when like Rondon
Ouch.
and KK they invite me out. Like they don't have to. They're a couple. They can do their couple things on their own. But they
Hmm.
invite me because they just like hanging out with me. And I am very like I appreciate that a lot. I'm like, dang, they're really trying to include me just because we all get along together. And we do have like game nights and stuff. And then sometimes we do like go to events and stuff together. And it's just like a fun time. I do appreciate the inclusion. But seeing them also does make me feel like, dang, I wish I had just that one person of my own to be like, you're my person. You feel me? Because you got your person.
Hmm.
So it does make me kind of think back on like my own personal life. Like, dang, maybe I should put myself more out there. But then I look at this landscape of dating world right now and I'm like, nope. Very complicated, very messy. These people
Yeah, I
cannot be
will say
trusted.
I
I
got
have,
lucky.
yeah, you got really lucky. Because I would, like, it's just hard. Because I'm like, okay, where am I going to find somebody that has similar values to me of where I'm, like, more old school? Like how DK said, like, he's more old school. He's like a
Hmm.
old soul. But a lot of these people nowadays, they give into the culture now where it's like,
Oh yeah.
let's just hook up. Let's not make things, like, very serious. Um, what's it called? Let's date like all these other people because we can be more like fluid with what we are. I'm like, no. If I'm trying to see you, I'm doing it with the intentions of us like being a couple.
Yeah.
So it's like
For a
if you
while
want to
too, not
yeah,
something short.
exactly. So um I am trying to invest in you because I want to eventually have a future with you. Like that's something I'm seeing. Like I see potential in this. But if you already don't see it
A store queen? Holy shit, you're
to
bald.
where it's like, "Oh, I want to like still see other people and all this." Like obviously you
No.
do not see potential in anything that is happening here. So just end it and don't waste my
Yeah.
time because I'm not trying to waste your time. So don't be
Also,
trying to waste my time.
polyamory has become really common in today's dating world, and it kind of sucks.
Because the thing is, it ruins relationships. Every story I've seen of people that have gotten into a polyamorous relationship because they're like, oh yeah, I was talking to my therapist because I was like feeling so depressed or something. They're like, oh well, why don't you open up your relationship instead of actually talking to your partner about any issues that you're having?
You know, bringing somebody else into an already shit relationship isn't gonna fix anything. It's gonna make it worse.
Exactly, you have to talk it out at least first. And if it's just something like fundamentally wrong with your relationship, then just leave the relationship. Don't try and open it because you're only going to make the other person feel bad, and then eventually they're going to do something that makes you feel bad. Like let's say you open the relationship and then Grim is like no, I don't want you to open it. But then you are like, I talked to my therapist and they said it would be a good idea to open the relationship because I'm having all of these mental things. And then she says, okay, fine, we'll do it. But then she starts seeing somebody that makes her feel like she's on cloud nine because you're seeing all these other people. And then you notice it. And then you're like, oh no, I want her back because I see that I really do love her. It's just like I couldn't really appreciate it at the time, or like she's doing this one thing differently now because she's all in love with this other person that like we could have talked
I
this
already
through.
told Grim that if I couldn't have her, nobody could.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is in this scenario, it's
Yeah,
like
in that scenario, yes,
you
I get
already
what you're
lost
saying.
her at that point because now
Yeah.
she's like, okay, I don't want to close a relationship, and if you want me to, then I'm just gonna leave you for this other guy because he gives me
Born
what
in the
I
wrong
want.
time, Jesse. Same. I should have been a cowboy. I should have lived in the Wild West.
Oh, you had a creepo try to get you in a poly with Wendigo. Oh,
Wait, what? Who? Oh, I remember the creepo.
do
Yeah.
explain the
He
story. I want to
wasn't.
hear.
Oh, you want me to explain the story or her?
Well, whoever, because she has to type it
I'll
out, so it's like,
I'll do a semi like shortened version of it.
mhm,
Grim has a hard time telling people no,
mhm.
and a hard time not being nice to people.
How he can tell
Um,
his POV.
so she met this guy. I guess she was studying or something like in one of the buildings, and he came over and started talking to her.
Mhm,
And after they started talking, he asked for her number. She gave it to him,
mhm,
and he started texting her and asking like, "Hey, do you have anybody?" Blah blah blah. Like,
mhm.
I think you're really cute. And she was like, "I have a husband," and or she asked me what she should do, and I was like, "No, fucking tell him that you have a husband. Like,
Just
don't
be
lead this guy on.
straightforward.
First,
Yeah.
yeah, just be straightforward." And she told him that, and even then, he was like, "Oh, well, your husband doesn't have to know. Your
What?
husband doesn't have to know.
Oh heck no.
Like, you could just be mine. Like, he wouldn't become between
Oh,
us."
he was special needs. I see now.
I don't know. The guy was still creepy about it though. And then
Mm.
uh uh he was like, do you wanna meet up at a coffee shop?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "You agreed to fucking meet this guy like outside of school? Are you serious?" And she was like, "Well, I don't know." And I was like, "Okay, let's go. Like, I'll go with you because I'm not gonna, let you go alone,
Yeah.
especially with the guy that's telling you that your husband doesn't need to."
Yeah.
And when we got there, I was waiting there with her outside the front door of the Barnes and Noble because that's where he wanted to hang out,
Mhm.
or that's where we agreed to hang out. Um, he asked her if I could stay home, and I told her to tell him fucking no,
What?
I was going.
Oh heck no.
And he asked if he could take her somewhere private so that way they could just talk by themselves and I
That's a
wasn't around.
no.
Yeah, exactly. But she still wanted to do it, so I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So we went. Since the guy was given real creeper vibes,
Yeah.
uh, I decided to go with her, and not only did I go with her, but I brought my trusty 9mm pistol.
Yeah.
And when we were first talking, I like flared out my flannel at the time to make
Mhm.
sure that he saw what I was carrying.
Mhm.
And then they went off to the cafe that was inside the Barnes and Noble, and they were chatting. And the whole time she said that he was just giving off like weird vibes.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just kept pestering her to open up the relationship so he could be with her, and then I didn't have to know. So she blocked him.
Yeah. Yeah, creeps like that are everywhere, and it's unfortunate. that we live in a society where it's just a lot harder for women to try and just talk to the opposite gender without them getting the wrong idea.
Oh yeah. Well, nowadays people see like genuine human connection, like just being a normal human as, oh, this person likes me.
Yeah. What is it called? Grimm said, yeah, he was talking about demonology and how us women are demons and are seeking attention. Okay.
Yeah, no, he was a little weird.
What are we supposed to be? Succubus? Are we trying to just like attract men? Like, no, thank you.
Oh
I
yeah, I forgot that was another thing. He kept telling her that like all women are the same and they're attention seeking, like WHOREs, and
oh.
all girls are the same.
Okay, that's that really messed up what is that? Tate something mindset?
Uh huh.
That alpha male mindset. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
he had that mindset, and I was like, I don't like this
She said
guy.
he literally told me you are seeking attention when she was just waiting to be picked up. That's why he approached her. Very weird.
Yeah, he was weird. I didn't like him. I feel
Yeah.
so confused when people are so nice to me. I can't tell if it's flirting or just niceness. Then I crawl back into a hole. I can kind of tell.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to look at, okay, what league are they in? What league am I? Okay, yeah, no. They're just being nice. Or if they're around the same league, it's like, okay, okay, maybe this could be flirting. Okay, okay. I think we're kind of in the same league. Okay, okay, it's working. Yeah, I've had to look at that sometimes too. But I'm
I don't
like,
know, man. I'm not
I don't
saying
have
it
the
to
confidence.
I'm not saying it in a mean way, but have you seen these videos on TikToks where it's this like really good looking, like it's mainly the goth girls too. It's like
Yeah,
this really good looking goth girls, and then it pans over to their partner,
yeah,
and it's just like this basement dweller type of a guy.
yeah,
Not to be mean, not to be mean. You know, get in where you fit in, like you go guy.
yeah.
You pulled a nice one, but it's like how that question.
Yeah, I think there was also like a very popular one on TikTok where it was like this conventionally not the most attractive woman. She was
Uh
like
huh.
a little overweight and she wore glasses and didn't have the most um, like sculpted face. And she was with this like super handsome, very well kept muscle guy. And they're like, why are you with
What?
her? This has to be fake. But apparently they had known each other for years, like in high school and all that. They fell in love. And then over the years, she just happened to gain weight and wasn't the most attractive. But he's like, she's the most attractive to me. And it's her personality that really, like, cannot be outshined by anything else. Like you
Yeah.
haters have to say. And I'm like, yeah. In those cases, it's like you fall in love with the person for the personality, and then their looks become like, you know, um, they don't matter, and you do see them as like the most beautiful person to you because you
Hmm?
just love them as a person.
Oh, I know for damn sure I'm not fucking good looking. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Grim sees in me, but I appreciate it. I think it. I think it's. You know what our relationship is?
Hmm.
Mine and Grim's relationship is like You ever watch the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. Are
When the
you talking
detective
about
asked,
Roger Rabbit with Jessica Rabbit?
yeah, yeah, when he asked Jessica Rabbit, "What do you see in him?" and she's like, "He makes me laugh."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the sole reason why fucking Grim is with me.
Hmm.
It's because I'm funny, funny looking and funny. That's it. That's the main reason.
Hey, well, at least she loves you.
Also, she only wants me for my money.
Yeah, like you're so rolling in the dough.
I, hey, I make more money than she does.
That's something. She could be selling those foot pics and then making more than you.
Yeah, if she decided to, yeah.
Yeah, she could be like rolling in the dough. I think I'm just
Roger Rabbit had a
average.
Jessica.
I think looks
Don't
wise,
put
I'm just
yourself down,
average.
man. There's always somebody for someone.
Yeah, someone for someone.
But I'm also on the. I was talking to Grim about it earlier today because I was
Mhm.
getting into a conversation with somebody on TikTok. Not even a conversation; it was an argument.
Oh.
Okay, let me break down the argument. Somebody posted a video, an animation video of, um, like a little funny comedy bit where their partner, where their one not partner, where their best friend after a breakup they immediately get with somebody else,
Uh
and
huh.
they don't know how to be single. They don't know how to be just by themselves.
Oh yeah, I
And
definitely know people like that.
and I made the comment that it makes me sad seeing people that don't know how to truly be by themselves.
Yeah, because you have to know
Here,
how to love yourself first.
exactly. That's
You
exactly
don't
here. I'll
need
find
what is it? The what's the word? The
companionship.
no, it's something else. It's like validation of somebody else to feel
Yeah.
loved when you should be able to love yourself on your own.
Okay. Here, I'll show you what I said. So I replied with, I find it so sad when people cling to the first person just so they aren't alone.
Yeah,
It may
affirmation,
suck, but
affirmation.
you really need to better yourself first.
Mhm. Yes, it's true.
And a bunch of people were like, yes, yes, yes. And then this other person commented, and hold on, where is it at? Where did they comment? Here it is. Um, somebody said, why though? Not everyone has that luxury of feeling okay being that way. And so I replied with, where is it at? Essentially, I replied with, um, then you need to continue like further working on yourself.
Exactly.
Like it's gonna suck, but you need to. I disagree with the whole I need to find my other half. No, I fully disagree with that. You need to be whole as a person. You need to learn how to love yourself first
Mhm.
before getting into a relationship. Because if you're the type of people where you need your other half, say for instance you guys break up, you're not gonna be whole again. You're gonna be half of a person.
Yeah.
Two people need to be whole versions of themselves, so that way when they do get together, instead of being one whole part of a relationship, it's two wholes coming together to make one bigger whole. Does that make sense?
Yes.
One bigger, you know. And they were like, this person commented, like I said, this is where the arguments start. They were like, well, if both partners are happy with each other being, you know, half of a person, then it's totally up to the partners, blah blah blah. And I was like, that's not what I'm trying to get across. You're not listening. Just because they're happy with who they are, or the relationship that they're in, them knowing that they're only half of a person, but they're happy knowing that only both of them are only half of a person, doesn't make it healthy. In the long run, the partners are going to suffer, both sides,
Mhm.
and the relationship itself is going to suffer.
Yeah, because then they become dependent.
Yes, exactly. And they were like, well, like I said, it depends on the partner. I'm like, you're not getting it, because they kept repeating like the whole, if they're happy in the situation that they're
See, the
in,
thing is with people
then
like
it
that,
doesn't matter.
nothing what that you say is going to get through to them because they're already stuck with the mindset that they have.
Exactly. And I try to break it down in simpler terms. And I was like, okay, let me give you an example. Say for instance you're with a guy, right?
Mhm.
And you're happy to be with him. He fucking loves you. You love him. But every so often, when he gets really angry, he breaks your leg.
Yeah.
But you're still happy to be with him. Um, that doesn't just because you're happy that you're with him and he breaks your leg occasionally, and you're still happy to be with him even after that, does not mean it's fucking okay.
Yeah.
It's not healthy at all.
You have
And
to
they
know
just
when to just be able to be like, this isn't love. I need to walk
yeah,
away.
and they weren't getting the
Mhm.
dress. They were like I said, it depends on the partner. It depends on the partner. And I'm like, you're not getting it. So like you said, they're probably one of those people that's already just too far gone and does not want to work on themselves.
Yeah.
They much rather depend on another person than put in the work to make themselves a better person.
Exactly.
And another person, when I posted that original comment, they were like,
Good job, Grim.
better your like quote unquote better yourself.
Mhm.
Yeesh, that's a strong term. Why not just take some time to heal? And I was like, but that is bettering yourself, healing yourself. That's making you a better person. The truth hurts, but that's what bettering yourself is becoming a better person.
Mhm.
And I got a lot of hate for that comment too. It's like so many people just want to take the easy route instead of actually putting in the time to.
Exactly. Like that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like I am trying to better myself right now by working on myself. Like I see a problem with myself. Not like a big problem to where it is like an actual problem, but just like problem as in something that I view about myself that I could be doing better,
Mm,
which is I feel I can work out more because I feel like I could be healthier. Like I am a good weight.
uh,
You know it. You've seen me in person. I'm
yeah,
decently skinny.
I think you look perfectly fine.
Yeah, but
I
for
agree with
me,
gonna say
I
sometimes
would like to work out a bit more to get a
I
bit
think
more
this
toned
revision is
for
very
myself
well.
just
Crazy.
because I don't like being the little bit pudgy that I am.
Right.
And I'm not saying that people who are a little bit pudgy that's bad or
It's
anything.
just you yourself
It's just
don't
that
want to be that.
yeah, for myself, my view of myself, I feel that I can do better as a person. No one is making me feel this way. It's just that based on
You want to
my
better yourself.
yeah, I want to better myself. Also, in relationships, I want to get to a point to where I'm like I am at a point where I have bettered myself to a point that I can attract the type of people that I would like to be with because I am the type of person like I am holding myself to the
I would
standards
want to
I
be.
would hold my partner to basically. Like I
Mm,
keep myself in good shape. I take care of my skin. I try to be like a kind person and all these other things, like just to name a few. But I try and emulate what I would want to see in a partner, and I try and be that person because I'm trying to attract that kind of a person.
mm,
That's why it would never work with my friend that you knew that was always asking about
mm-hmm.
me because his whole thing was, well, then just change me from being like the 6 or 5 to being the 8, 9, 10 that you want to be
Yeah,
with.
but like we discussed, he wanted you
Exactly.
to do the
The
work
whole
for
thing
him.
is you have to take it upon yourself to be like, okay, what kind of person do I want to attract? Now, um, if I want to get with like a 10, I'm going to work on myself. Not change yourself, but work on yourself to become
Once
your
again,
version
better
of a
yourself.
10. Yes, better yourself to become that 10 that you want to attract. And then you will attract 10s. But if you don't work on yourself and you're just like, oh, I'm like a 3, but I want a 10, that's not going to happen. You're not going to get that 10 that's like, oh, you're 3, I want to work on you and turn you into this 10. That's just living in la la land. Sorry, but that's not going to
Yeah.
happen realistically. You have to take it upon yourself to be like, okay, I see that I'm not exactly the most handsome person in the world or beautiful person in the world. Um, but I'm going to see like, okay, these are what I'm doing like wrong, just for like a lack of a better term. Like, oh, I'm eating
Mm-hmm.
unhealthy. It's making me break out. And I'm not drinking enough water, so I just like look. I need to work on my skin routine. My hair, I want to start taking better care of my hair. I'm not using the right shampoos, conditioners. Like, find out what you could be doing to like help yourself. You're actually helping yourself. You're bettering yourself. All these different terms lead up to
Right.
the same thing. But
Mm-hmm.
all in all, it's just like, what can I be doing better to not only help myself, well, basically just to help yourself, and later down the line, after you better yourself for yourself, you're like, okay, well, now I'm at a point of I can attract who I want to attract because I am holding myself to a standard I would want to hold anybody else to. But if you
Right.
hold yourself to a low standard, that's what you're going to attract. People who hold themselves to a low standard.
Yeah.
And if you
I don't
don't
know. I
want
think a lot
that,
of
then just
people.
hold yourself to a higher standard.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
people
positive
are.
attitude is attractive. Definitely, Mookie 559.
I think a lot of people are comfortable. They get a little too comfortable the way things are, and they see bettering
Hi.
themselves as extra work, if that makes sense.
I have the best boss in the world. She's awesome. Super
Why?
positive.
What happened?
Very attractive.
What are you talking about?
I love her hair. It's very nice and squishy. Very bouncy.
She's talking to herself.
Oh, my boss is in my chat. I love her.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Say hi.
Oh, hello.
I love you
I'm not gonna say your
too.
government name. I'm not gonna say your government name, but hello, Necroni's boss. You're my friend now. We're gonna have stuffed tacos later, dude. Tacos sound good right now.
Tacos do sound good. She said hello. But yeah, I do love my boss. She's awesome. I'm not just saying that because she's here, but I was telling you earlier that I love my boss.
You got a little brown on your nose, man.
Hey, I told you earlier that I love my boss, even before she was in
I'm
here.
with you, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, you had tacos? Dang. Ooh, what kind? Should bring some to work tomorrow if you have any leftovers. Okay, good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, Kim. Kim made them. Well, I hope they were good. All right, see you tomorrow. Ah, your baby mama. I'm getting you lunch tomorrow. Bye.
I'm bad with names. What's her nickname? I'm slow-minded. Whose nickname?
Whose
Necroni's?
nickname?
That's Necroni's handle for everything.
What's my nickname? I guess like Necroni, you would say Necro. That's what King calls me, Necro.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's my nickname. Oh, that's funny. One of our residents brought her tacos.
Ooh.
And we just found out crazy information about that resident too. She's having baby
happened?
number 4.
God damn, 4 kids?
Yeah. I don't know the full story on like if they're like I know this one's not going to be from the same dad as the other ones. But I don't know if the other ones have the same dad or what. Our assistant manager knows because he's been there for like ever. But I don't know at this point. So I'm just assuming it's just 2 fathers. Assuming at this point in time. But good for her. She said that he's gonna be in the kid's life, at least. So I don't know.
That's good, at least.
Yeah. We do know he comes to the house all the time, so it's like her boyfriend. She just didn't use the term boyfriend, though, so that's why I'm like, are they official or what's happening? But she said that he's gonna be in the life regardless, so I don't know. But she brought her tacos. Nice. I wonder what kind of tacos they were. Ground beef, maybe? That's usually like typical, like at home ones. Unless you get like a package of carnitas. Because she's not the type to make like homemade carnitas or anything. Maybe asada.
Mm-hmm.
Could be asada. If it was like fish or
I'ma call
shrimp
you-
tacos, that'd be nice.
Somebody in my chat named Jesse said that they're gonna call you Crow, and I'm Wendy.
Hey, Crow. Ooh, like the Crow. I love that movie. The
It's my
original
favorite movie, too.
Crow.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I
my
do not
favorite movie,
like
too.
all of the other ones, and I haven't seen the most recent one that just came out. I haven't seen that one. I do want to see it.
With Skarsgård?
I guess that's who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen the commercial for it, but well, the trailer, I guess you could say. But
Apparently,
I just
not a
haven't
lot
seen
of people liked it.
it. Yeah, the original has my heart. Brandon Lee forever. Yeah, I get you, Grim. I get you. He was such a good actor. And seeing him just pass away like that in the movie, oh, hurts. Hurts my heart.
It hurts.
It hurts. Just like when my boy Paul Walker passed away, I was like, no.
Oh man, that was a heartbreaking.
I loved him so much. Me and my mom both loved him. We're like, no, he was our celebrity crush, even though he was like a lot older than me at the time. But he's still such a hottie. He'll always be in my top hottie list.
Yeah.
Yeah. That won't change. Grim said Wendigo could pull off a cosplay of him if he'd only. Aw, that was the most saddest one. I cried. Yeah, I cried too. I was like,
Ooh,
no.
the Crow?
No. Is it Crow? Are you talking about Crow? Or are you talking about Paul Walker? Grim.
Definitely not Paul Walker. Are you out of your mind?
Can you pull off a Paul Walker?
No.
Oh, the Crow. Oh yeah, I can see it. You could do the Crow. You'll be a short crow, but you'll be a crow.
Dude, I'll look like somebody that's about to Columbine Part 2.
Oh my gosh. That's
But I
pretty.
mean, if that's what she wants, maybe. Shit.
I think that's the first time I've seen my boss in my chat. I know she's been in here because she told me earlier that she does watch my videos, like when I live stream. I've just
Mhm.
never seen her. Ah, that's funny. But I'm glad she likes it.
Anywho, how have y'all been? I've been good. I've been having a good day. What about you, Necroni? What?
Danny DeVito version of the Crow.
Did my wife say that? Did she say that?
Yes. Danny DeVito. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta tell my boss that tomorrow. That's gonna be hilarious. Hopefully, I remember. Oh my gosh. Oh, I laugh too much. Oh man. Man, my chest hurts now. I laugh too much. That was a good one, Grim. That was a good one. Oh my gosh. I think he needs to be a bit pudgier though for that.
No, it was not. Stop encouraging her.
Hey, I'll see how pudgy you got when I see you in person in 2 weeks. Well, in a week, I guess. In a week and a half.
Dude, I'm fat now.
You're fat.
When I left California, I was 143.
Oh, dang.
Now I'm 165.
Oh, dang, Chubs.
I told you, I gained some weight.
You gained like what? A little over 20 pounds?
Yeah.
Dang.
All the fucking food here is good, man.
Yeah, see, that's one of the things I've been trying to restrain myself because you know how much I love to eat. I'm like a foodie. My boss, she says that I am the what is it, skinniest fat person she knows.
Skinniest fat person?
Yeah, she's like you're a fat person trapped in a skinny body.
Damn.
I'm like, that's so true though. Cause I don't know if I've told you, but when we went to a company lunch with
Uh-huh.
some of our vendors, we were taken to a teppanyaki place that our vendors were paying for us, and I beat all of my coworkers. Like I ate my whole plate before they finished theirs, and I even started after they started.
Damn, go to the top.
But the thing is, okay, so you know in teppanyaki they usually make like the vegetables and the rice and stuff first, and then they get to the meat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was waiting for the meat because I was like, okay, so I want to dip my chicken in this like spicy teriyaki sauce, right? So I was like, okay, I
Okay.
want to do that, but I want to eat my meat first and then get to my rice because I like the rice the best, and I like to save what I like the best for last.
Where's my key? Hold on.
So I was like,
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I wonder what he's doing. What are you doing?
No, he was sleeping on the chair though. Sir, it's time to go potty. It's time to go potty.
Oh, your cat.
I don't trust you.
Oh, Grim, I love your avatar. She's so cute. I love that face.
Come on, go potty.
Okay. So, I wanted to finish my little tray of sauce with my meat first,
Mhm.
and then ask for a refill of the sauce and eat that with my friggin' stuff. So I started eating my vegetables real quick as soon as I got them because I was like, okay, I need to eat this and then my meat. So as soon as meat was done too, I just started shoveling. I was like shoveling. And everyone was looking at, well, not everyone, but my assistant manager, he was sitting right next to me. And he looked over and was
Mhm.
like, dang girl, did you just get out of prison? Because I had half my plate done when he only had like a quarter.
Mhm.
And he had been eating his long before I even started. And then I finished mine, and he was halfway done, and he's like, "What the heck?" And mind you, he's bigger than I am by quite a bit. So yeah. And then I look over, I'm already done with my plate. I finished my meat, my vegetables, and my rice. And I look over at my other coworkers, not just my assistant manager, and they're still finishing up theirs.
Jeez.
The only one that kept, well, some of them didn't even finish. Some of them only got like halfway and stopped. But I looked to my maintenance man. He's the only one that kept up with me. But the thing is, he also started eating right when the food started getting served. So
Uh-huh.
I actually kept up with him and ate in half the time he took. I'm just a fast eater. But you know how it be. When you have to grow up living in a house full of like 10 people, and then when
Oh yeah.
dinner's served, you're like, okay, I gotta eat as much as I can before
I need
everybody
to eat
else gets
now,
here.
otherwise I'm not gonna eat at all.
Either that, or if you want seconds, you have to eat before anybody else gets to the table so you can start getting seconds. And like, screw you guys. You weren't here on time. I was. I gotta eat your
Yeah.
food. Like, you gotta be fast with it. So that's how I developed my fast technique of eating. And then I just love food so much, I just eat a lot of it. But that's why I have to restrain myself because I'm like, I know I can eat more than what I'm feeling,
See,
but
I
if
don't
I
think
do,
mine
it's
is
not
so much
healthy.
as I don't think mine is so much as portion control. Mine is all of the food that tastes really good is really bad for you.
Well, that too. Oh my gosh. We have a Popeyes, Cane's now just opened up. And I found out there's an In-N-Out right next door too. So I have all of like the good food places. And
Oh,
it,
next to work?
yeah, right next to my work.
Nice.
So they're within a distance that I can get it real quick and come back to the office and eat by lunch.
Ooh.
But it's just like, oh, if I do, one, it's going to get expensive. Two,
Mm-hmm.
they're all very unhealthy. So if I eat that a lot, I am going to gain weight. So I'm like, even though it's super delicious and I can totally go for that like every day of my life, I have to restrain myself and eat sort of healthy stuff, eat my salads, try and eat my fruits, drink a lot of water. I try and drink like 2 big tumblers of water a day, even though it makes me go pee like constantly. But like I said, I'm trying to work on myself because I know what I need to do better. It's just having to do it is a pain. But like the phrase, beauty is pain,
Beauty is pain.
beauty is pain. And I see you're just giving in. You're not
Look,
enduring the pain.
I I don't know, man. I would like to be skinny because I don't like having the chub. I don't like
Yeah.
having the moobs.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't like having the man boobies.
Mhm.
But with the way that I eat, I would have to spend a lot of time in the gym to regulate my weight,
Yeah.
and I don't really want to.
Change the way that you eat or go to the gym.
Uh, I can change the way that I eat, definitely. I need to stop eating as much fast food.
Yeah. Cuz it also gets
I could.
expensive.
Oh yeah, I can definitely change the way that I eat. Um, but what was I gonna say?
Working out.
I don't want to spend a lot of fucking time in the gym.
Mm.
And then at the same time, I really don't care about being skinny. I just want my weight to be filled out.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like how you used to be.
Because there are people that eat the way that I do, eat
Yeah.
like complete shit,
Yeah.
even though it's still not good for them.
Mhm.
They put in a lot of calories like I do.
Yeah.
But they have muscle to fill it out. So they look like they're a big boy, but it's all muscle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind looking like that.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing
But
is,
at the
to
same
have
time,
all
I
that
really
muscle,
do
you
need
gotta
to.
work out a lot.
Yeah. But like I said, another thing is I really need to focus on what I eat.
Yeah.
I need to stop eating so much bad food.
Yeah, I know. I know I've been eating like a lot of out like not recently, but in the beginning of my workout journey, I was eating a lot of out to eat for lunch. Eating a lot of sugary stuff and snacks because at my desk I can snack because it's pretty chill in the office, but I'm like,
Mhm.
I know that if I like take sweet snacks, I'm going to want to eat them, but it's not good to do that because then it's just a lot of calories. Like when you add it all up, it's a lot of calories, and it also the sugar itself is just not good for you. So I've been trying. That's why was it this week? I got some strawberries, and I'm going to start eating some strawberries as snacks in the morning.
Jesse in my chat
And
said
things
that
like
me
that.
and you are fun.
Oh, we're fun.
We're fun people.
Oh, I guess we're fun.
I would assume so, because otherwise we wouldn't be entertaining. Don't think.
I don't know how entertaining I am. I feel pretty bland. I think you're the entertaining one.
So what are you here for? Are you just eye candy?
I guess so. You can see my midriff, so you can look at that. I guess. I don't know. When we have the conversations like this, I think we both come up with pretty good points, but then we also bounce off each other, so then that comes out pretty good.
True.
What was I saying?
We are very good at going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking about food. But yeah, just trying to eat better. More homemade meals, or at least like what is it? What is that thing when you make food ahead of time? Meal prep. There we go. More meal prep stuff.
I've thought about meal prepping. Actually, I've been wanting to start the like I said, I've told you this before, the medieval diet. The medieval diet.
I
It's
forget what that
pure
consists of.
red meat, milk, or red meat, dairy, poultry, and fruit, and that's it.
Oh,
Oh, and bread. Uh,
but not
but the
processed
only
bread, but actual bread,
yeah,
like
actual
homemade
bread,
bread.
yeah. But the
Ah,
only bad thing about that is high cholesterol.
yeah, that's true.
It's supposed to be really like good, like your body will slim down and you'll naturally start building like more muscle really easy.
Mm-hmm.
But with only eating red meat and the bread and all that other stuff, it's gonna be high cholesterol.
Mm. Why not throw some vegetables up in there?
I don't like vegetables. I like fruits, but not vegetables.
What?
They're not good.
You picky
I don't like
guy.
eating stuff that doesn't taste good.
What are you talking about? Steamed broccoli tastes so good.
Ew, gross. Nope.
Add a tiny bit of butter. Tastes so good.
Nope. I tried that. Does not work. I even put like melted cheese on it. It does
Ew.
not taste good.
That just sounds gross.
Your deal, Jim. My grandpa liked broccoli with cheese.
No. Not for me. What about like squash or zucchini?
Nope, don't like that either.
What the heck?
Tastes weird.
Man, you remind me of KK. She does not like vegetables either.
Nope.
But it's just like some vegetables are good. What about corn?
Corn has no nutritional value whatsoever.
Old corn used to. What about beans? What about lentils?
Nope,
What
don't
about
like beans either.
peas? You don't like frijoles?
No, I'm a beaner that doesn't like beans.
What kind of beaner are you? Shame.
I,
A shame
I
to
tell
your
everybody-
people.
I tell everybody that I'm just white with a really bad tan.
A shame. A shame to your people. How we are related, I do not know. Do you even like tamales?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay, you better like tamales.
Beef and cheese are my favorite.
Yes. I've never tried those. Beef
Oh,
and
they're so
cheese.
good.
I've only had just like, the pork
Oh,
booty.
Jesse followed you on Instagram. They said.
Oh, you did? You like
That's
broccoli
what
and
they said.
cheese? Let me see. I have to check. Oh yeah, thanks for following, man. I'm up to 4 followers on Instagram. Getting there.
Well, this is our streamer Instagram, so of course we're gonna not have that many.
Yeah, I know. It's getting there. It's getting there. What else were we talking about? We were talking about. Oh, you're talking about your medieval diet before I interrupted you with vegetables.
Oh yeah, I just not really anything to go deep into. I've been thinking about doing it, but just high cholesterol,
Mm.
and cholesterol ain't a good thing, so I don't want to screw myself
Yeah, I
over.
think one time when I went to the doctor, they said I was on the higher end of normal range for my cholesterol, so I had to lower my salt intake.
Your salt intake, I probably need to do that too, but
But
salt
oh,
is
I
so
love
good.
salt. But yeah,
I
I
put
know
salt on my salt.
exactly. But yeah, I do know that that was a habit I got from my mom because she uses a lot of salt. So I just have a taste for it. But should definitely use it a lot less than I do. And I've been trying. I've been trying to just not add salt to anything I make. Just like put whatever salt I'm gonna put in the food and don't add any after.
Yeah.
And it's been working for the most part. Um, it's just like I do have those moments where I'm like, a salty would be so good right now. Remember salties?
Sorry?
Salties?
Salties?
Yeah, salties.
What's that?
The salted plums.
No idea what that is. I've never eaten those.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to take you some when you come here. Okay, so basically it's just like a dried plum,
Okay.
and like the outer bit is all just like salted. It's like covered in salt. It's just a salted
Okay.
plum, and then you just like
Jesus
eat
Christ.
it. It's so good. I love them. They're really good for when you're sick because when you like suck on them, all of that
Uh-huh.
salt gets in your throat and it helps soothe it a bit if you have like a really sore throat.
I did not know that.
They're really
So
good
what
for
you're
that.
telling me is when I'm sick, just pour a whole thing of salt down my throat.
Not a whole thing. Salties don't have like that that much salt, but they do have quite like a decent amount of salt on them. What else? What was it? When I was really little, my mom was pouring salt on one of my canker sores or cold sores or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it was on like on my inner lip, like bottom lip, and she poured
Mm-hmm.
it, but she was using like one of those Morton salts, so it just had the little spout that you pull down, like one of those
Uh-huh.
big containers, and she accidentally poured like a grip in my mouth.
Ooh.
So I spit out as much as I could, but there was still a lot in there, and I just swallowed it, and I was like, that probably wasn't good for me. That was a lot of salt. But not much I could really do. I could try to get out as much as I could, but you know how it sticks to like the walls of your mouth because it's like moist. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, wow, mom, you had to do me dirty like that. Just pour a whole grip of salt in my mouth. But yeah, that's what salties are also good for too. Like sores.
Gargle salt water for a throat problem. Dude, when I'm sick, Jesse, I just sleep.
I don't like gargling.
Well, I don't mind it.
Like it's
Oh,
okay,
no,
but
when I'm
I'd
sick, I
prefer a
just sleep.
salty.
My mom,
Now
when
I
my
have
mom
the
said that
taste of salty.
when me and my brother were little, I was the easiest. I still am the easiest when I'm sick, because my brother is the one that like,
Is a baby.
Mom, I don't feel good. I need this. I need this. I need this. And I'm just like, just give me medicine so I can go back to sleep. I'll sleep the sick away.
Oh, that's like me and my sister. I'm basically the same. Grim said, as soon as I get sick, I overdose myself in medicine.
What happened?
um, Grim said, as soon as I get sick, I overdose myself in medicine.
Oh yeah, she takes like 50 pills.
Okay, so for me, medicine doesn't really work. Like, I'll take whatever the doctor prescribes me, but I'll still be sick for like weeks.
Jesus.
What was it? One time.
Maybe you don't have a good enough immune system then.
The thing is, I'm resistant, to medication. When I had to get, what was it? I had this angioma, which was just like I think it's an angioma, but it's just like a collection of blood vessels that kind of like accumulated in one spot and kind of made like a red bump. You know, when you get those red dots on your skin, it's just that, but it just got bigger. I had one of those like on the back of my neck, on kind of like my spine. I had that removed, but he had to inject lidocaine into my back, like in my skin around the area.
Ooh.
And he had to give me like 4 or 5 doses of it. And he's like,
Jeez.
"You shall be fine now," because he would test after every one, and I'd be like, "I can still feel it. I can still feel it. Like I feel you." And he's like, "Okay, after this 5th one, you should be fine. I gave you enough to like trank a rhino or an elephant." And I was like, "Okay." I still sort of felt it, but it wasn't too bad. Same thing when they were pulling out my teeth, because I had to get 4 teeth removed when I was getting braces, because I have a small mouth, small jaw. So they had to remove 4 teeth, 2 upper, 2 lower, kind of like on the sides, to make room, because more teeth were coming in and then my wisdoms were coming in, so they had to make the space. They numbed one side like 9 times. I think it was my left side 9 times, but 12 times on my right side. I felt each and every one.
Ouch.
And when they were pulling out my teeth, I felt it all. It wasn't just pressure. I felt the pain of them pulling out my teeth. So yeah, I am resistant to medication, which sucks because it doesn't really work that well on me, if at all. So I have to have the strong dosages of stuff. But that just means I get sicker for longer periods of time.
Yeah.
Which also sucks, because I'm like, why? Why me? Like, it's cool. Maybe if I got poisoned, I'll get over it sooner. But, like, bruh, why can't medication work on me? Yeah. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Same thing with alcohol. I get drunk fast, but I also get over it fast. So, pros and cons of that. One drink will do me in, but give me like an hour and I'll be fine.
Give me like an hour. Dude, that one time you got trashed. An hour went by, but you went straight to sleep, so you were probably better in your sleep.
Oh, no. I was up because I was waiting for you. I was like, where the heck is Wendigo? But then you passed out on the floor of the bathroom. And I didn't know because I was like, oh, he's gone for a long time. And I was like, whatever. So I went to sleep. And then I wake up, and then I hear the story from your mom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this boy. Actually, no, I woke up in the middle of the night to you crawling into bed. Yeah. And your mom was like, put some pants on.
Yeah, you're sleeping next to your cousin. Put some pants on.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck are you doing, you weirdo? And, what's it called? I just hear you all like, just like all out of it, trying to climb into bed. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That was something. That was something. That was a 21-year, a 21.
That was definitely something. Oh my gosh, a night to remember.
We had fun though.
Yeah, we did.
It was funny though too, because my mom said that after we left, like an hour later, on the on the intercom, they announced happy birthday to me, and they brought champagne to the table, but we weren't even there, so my parents and my grandma drank the whole thing.
They're like, what party for them?
Yeah, they took like 4 shots. They were like, happy birthday, Sebastian, even though you're not here.
Yeah. Dang, I didn't know that one. Oh, that's funny.
Shit was funny.
Yeah. Hey, but we'll handle it better this time. I know how to
Yeah,
better
so
pace
we're
myself.
not going to Crocodiles again this
Oh,
time.
thank goodness.
We're gonna go to a bar that's like right down the road from their house called the Doghouse.
Uh-huh.
They play live music,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's a bar that serves regular drink. They have mixed drinks too, but not like anything spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
But the Doghouse also allows dogs inside,
Nice.
so they're gonna be puppies.
Woohoo.
Yeah, so it's
Is
gonna
it
be
going to
very
be
chill.
like Crocodiles where it's an older crowd, or is it like a mix?
It's a mix.
Okay. Because, yeah, when we went to Crocodiles, it was all just old people.
Yeah, well, my parents don't like to go to the newer clubs because it's full of people that grind on each other.
Well, yeah, not like those kind of newer clubs, but, like a bar, which is just like, older adults. Ones that do not grind on people.
Like, yeah, but that's what we're gonna be doing.
Yep, yep. Okay, sounds cool. Yeah. Is there a dress code for this one?
No, not for this one.
Okay. Yep. And I will not get super sloshed this time.
I hope not, man. So that way we can enjoy more of the night.
Yeah, I'll pace myself. I'll just take sips and I'll have a cup of water with me. I'll do that. Yeah. Gotta
And
plan it out.
since it's like a bar and there's not like spectacular mixed drinks,
Yeah.
I'll probably just be drinking my Michelob Ultra the whole night.
Mmm.
It's okay. Alex is gonna be there with us this time, and she's a lightweight too.
Yup. I only really need one Tokyo tea to F me up. She said, I'ma slosh myself if he makes me dance with him because I don't like dancing.
I told her she's gonna dance with me once before she gets sloshed.
I think we did do like one dance for your birthday and then stopped.
Yeah, me and you went and danced for a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm not a dancer either, Grim. Like, I hate dancing because I suck at dancing. I can't improvise moves like
But you
that.
still went out there.
I still went out there, but I also had a couple drinks in me at that time.
True. But you didn't have a couple drinks when we went to the club the one time with your one coworker. You
When
were
we
dancing and then proceeded to drink.
which one? We went to a couple different
Um,
ones.
The last one. The last one.
Oh no, that one? We did drink. We got drinks as
Hadn't-
soon as we got there.
Did we?
Yes, we had some kind of peach drink.
Oh, that's right. That shit was good.
It was. But yeah, we had that, and then we started dancing with the bridal party while you were just sitting in the corner.
To be fair, I was sitting in the corner texting my now wife, so
Yes, I know. Kind of wet blanket move, but yes. Could at least dance with me, bro. You're my cousin. At least dance with me. She said,
Okay,
nah, I'm a slosh and then dance with him so I ain't tense.
she thinks she's got a choice. She doesn't.
Pink nightclub? It wasn't really pink in there. It was called, can I say the name of it? I don't know if people know
Well,
it. Yeah, it's called Vixens. So,
it's not, the nightclub isn't in the town that you live in. So
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah, it's just like, I guess it looks a little bit more upscale, I guess. It's kind of small on the inside, and it has like, was it leather boots? Boots. Booths. And, yeah, it just has like a lot of bridal parties. It actually had like, what, one or two bridal parties when we went. And not very many singles. It was all just like kind of decent sized groups of people that went. No single people went like on their own. It was all just groups. So I guess that's the kind of crowd that it attracts. Technically, we were a group of 3. But I think like the minimum of other people that went were like groups of 5 ish. But yeah, it was fun. those bridal party people could get down.
Oh yeah, that group of girls that decided to dance with you guys.
Mhm.
They seemed like fun, but like I said, I was sitting there talking to Alex the whole time.
Yep. Well, yeah, we'll have fun when we go out this time.
Yeah.
And then I finished shopping for, let me see, how many people do I have to shop for? I have to shop for my sister, my mom, my dad, Joseph, and
Oh, here's a
then
question.
one
You've
other
got
person.
8 days, girl. Did you get the material to make the thing?
Oh, not yet. I'll do that Friday. I'll do it this weekend. Like, I'll make it this weekend, but I'll get the stuff Friday to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to make it. It's a simple design. It's just a matter of me sitting down and doing it. So I'll get the stuff because I don't really need much for it. I just need the other fabric. You said green, right? Like an olivey green?
Yeah, like an olivey green.
Okay, I'll get an olivey green material and do that. Get nice and warm on the inside and all that jazz. And then I think we said bronze. Bronze. Little clippy. We'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, bronze or brass, it doesn't matter.
Bronze or brass. Okay. I'll try and find one that fits.
I want darker tones.
Darker tones. Okay.
Alrighty, Jesse. You have a good night. Thank
Good
you
night,
for coming in
Jesse.
and thank you for following both of us.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a bunch. Thanks bunches.
We stream pretty much. Oh, I would say we stream almost every day.
Almost. I just skipped yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling it yesterday. And tomorrow should be a drawing stream. It should. Hopefully.
If you feel good, or if you feel not good as in like
Up to it.
health wise, but like yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good night, Jesse.
Good night. But yeah, so I ordered my sister's thing. I just got to get a gift card for Joseph. My mom, I just have to give her $200.
$200?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, it's because it's her birthday and Christmas.
Mm.
Her birthday's Christmas Eve. So just like, just take my money. You get a
Just take my
2-in-1.
money.
2-in-1 deal right here. So just take it. Take my money. She wants Botox. So, yeah. I don't know which place she goes to, so I can't get her like a gift card to that place. So just take my money and go and spend it on that thing that you want. My dad still seeing if I can get something bears related for him. I was going to get him like that kitchen set that DK did recommend.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, oh, well, why don't I just get him a jersey?
Yeah, I guess so. Jersey is a safe bet.
Yeah, because he has a favorite player, Refrigerator Perry.
Don't know who the fuck that is, but alright.
He's his number 72. So he's like, can you
okay.
get like that guy's? So either that, because I originally wanted to get him a customized Bears jersey that had our family name on the back and then his favorite number on the sleeves, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when I looked on the website, like the official NFL website, all of the official customized jerseys were sold out in his size.
Ooh, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because he's XL,
Mm-hmm.
and the only thing they had was large or medium, or 3XL, and I'm like, ugh. He's too fat and he's not fat enough at the same time.
Damn.
So I'm like, okay. So then I looked at this other color that they had. It's still the same issue. So I'm like, okay, well, kind of screwed there. So I was like, okay, second best thing is just buying him this guy's jersey that he likes. It's gonna be like 160-ish, but me and my sister are gonna split it. And he's all like, "Baby, you don't have to get me anything. I'm your dad. I'd rather you just like save your money and stuff." And I'm like, "I appreciate the sentiment, Dad, but I'm getting you a dang gift.
Just shut up. I'm getting you something anyway.
Accept my love through my gift that I get you." So yeah. So still getting him a gift. Yeah. Dads, am I right? Grim said her dad's the same way. I'm surprised. I'm like, "Oh, hey, KK! What's up?" We're talking about Christmas gifts. Now, I'm mostly done with my shopping. I know I have to get the gift card. I'll probably get that like Friday for Joseph. My dad, I still have to find a jersey. Hey. And then, yeah, I'll just have to wrap my sister's present because that's coming in on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted a freaking safe
Safe?
for her pew pew guns.
Oh, like a small one or like a big one?
It'll fit like 5 pistols in it, and it also has a little shelf in there for any ammo.
Oh, okay. How much did it run you?
With shipping and handling, $165.
Not terrible, but you could have gone into like Sportsman's Warehouse.
No, the thing is, she wanted that one because it has what is it? The biometric thumbprint
Gotcha.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it had that plus a key pad right there, and it connects to an app that you can get on your phone, so you can see who when it opens and closes.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like, "Dang, sister, you really had to go with the most expensive one." Because there were other ones with the same stuff for like a little bit cheaper and would have only came out to like 100. But
Mhm.
no, she wants to get the expensive one. That's like 150. So yeah. But she's also getting me my tablet, which is $300. Well, a little over. But that's also for my birthday and Christmas. So
Yeah.
yeah. She's like, "You didn't pay that much for my birthday." And I'm like, "You just wanted food. Tell me what you want, I'll get it. But you said you wanted food." So don't be mad at me.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
Shit,
You said
what
what
the
you
fuck?
wanted, and that's what you wanted at the time. Deal with it,
Am I
eh?
bleeding?
You're bleeding.
From my nose. Hold on. I think so. Well, let me see. No, just my nose. My nose is leaking. What the fuck?
It's leaking. Like, are you prone to nosebleeds?
I am no. It's not. It's not bleeding. My nose is just leaking, like just regular mucus.
Oh. Dang, you're like one of those snot-nosed kids.
It doesn't happen all the time. It's very rare. Shut up. I think it's just my allergies. My allergies acting up.
But yeah, then I got one other gift for another person.
Who else did you get?
This person I'll be talking to.
Oh, that person?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you weren't talking to them anymore.
No, I've been talking to them. It's just like the same situation as I told you before. But we talked about it. And he said that he's been working on his situation. So it's getting better. So yeah. So just a little something something. Just be like, "You know what? It's Christmas. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to like you're just like how do I say this without being mean? Or making it seem like something.
Just say it. Don't be
okay.
a weenie.
Don't be a weenie. Okay, so just like, here's someone that's impacted my life this year. Here you go.
Okay, I got you.
Here's a present. Just to put it in like those kind of terms. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like, I don't want to say appreciation. That's very weird. Yeah, just more of like a, you impacted my life, so here is a gift to show, I guess, my sincerity.
Okay, I get what you're going for. Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, just because, like,
Thank you. Woo.
bless you. Just
Thank
because I do understand and acknowledge that it's not an official thing, but from my point of view, I am like, how do I say this? I am approaching this in a way of where I am expressing how I am as a person. Because I do. I'm going into this with the intentions of this being a thing.
Right.
So this is just who I am as a person. When it's Christmas, I give you a gift. Just to show, like, you're, you know,
Speaking of, what do you want
give
from
gifts.
me, man?
What? Well, I'm getting you this for your birthday.
Yeah, but what do you want for your birthday? Since you know,
Oh, I don't know.
you want anime figurine, like
No.
a chibi one.
I
'Cause
got
I can get one.
I got enough figures, actually. What can I use? Um, hmm, 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 hmm,
Do you? Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to go to
hmm,
a store of your choice and pick something out, or what?
hmm, hmm.
But be aware, I do not make California money, so.
I do not make California money. Just buy me some food.
Okay.
I'm a simple woman with simple needs, which is food.
You want food?
Yeah. See, that's what
Alright.
I also try to express too. That I'm just like a simple person. I don't want extravagant things. I haven't expressed that. I was just like, I'm just giving you a gift to give a gift. Not with any intentions of it meaning like anything more than I just want to give you a gift. Or with any intention of you have to get me a gift in return because I'm getting you one. Just
Mm.
spirit of Christmas, and because I feel like doing it, here is a gift. Accept my gift.
I got you.
Yeah. It's just like, it's Christmas. Give a gift. Grim said tablet glove. My tablet is coming with a glove and a stand. I specifically looked for one that came with that stuff because there was another model that was about the same price, but it was like the pro version, but it didn't come with all that stuff. So I was like, no, I'll just get the one that isn't the pro version, but it comes with all that stuff included. I know. Really good deal right there. I was surprised it came with all that stuff too. I was like, huh, for sure? So I looked into the description and it said, yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, and that's why I brought up Starlink. They were the one installing that. Wendigo.
Installing what?
Starlink.
Into the apartment complex?
I don't know. His place. So I'm assuming
Oh,
he
his
has a,
place?
yeah.
Oh.
That's
weird.
why I'm like, oh, so his situation has gotten better. He has his own place now. If he's setting up his own Wi-Fi and it's Starlink, because it's expensive. I looked it up. So I was like, huh, I guess.
Weird.
Yeah. But he's like, you've never heard of it before? It's like been around. And I'm like, well, I didn't know. I don't keep up with
Mhm.
Elon Musk like that. Plus, they don't even like promote it at all.
Yeah.
So like, how am I supposed to know? Unless I was actually following Elon Musk at the time, I wouldn't know. I even asked like 5 other people, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't know what that is." Like, come on now. I don't keep up with things like that.
Get with the times, old lady.
I am an old lady. I like staying in my cave, okay? I don't keep up with what's it called? The times. The times be changing, but I don't keep up with them.
Times be changing.
Nope, nope, nope. I like my ancient ways. The simpler times,
Mm-hmm.
where we only had Comcast and DirecTV and
Comcast.
AT&T and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I have no idea. I didn't even know there was like a new internet thing. So yeah. Also, how it works is weird. You just point it up to the sky.
Yeah, because it's a satellite.
Yeah, that's like what? That just seems so strange.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy how far we've come as a species to be like, okay, just put this like solar panel type thing and face it to the sky, and there you go,
I wonder if it's
Wi-Fi.
any good though.
I guess I don't know. All I know is that I looked it up. It has 7,000 satellites in orbit right now, and Elon
Mhm.
Musk's plan. Well, Elon Musk, not me. Elon Musk's. Elon Musk plans on putting out 12,000 in total.
Jesus Christ.
So he still
Face
got a
spread
couple
heart
thousand
shape.
more.
I can't see the emojis you're putting in there, babe. It's not showing up on my screen.
But yeah, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, excuse me. Don't know what's all this, but I'm just trying to learn. Okay, don't make fun of me because I don't know what Starlink is. Just explain it to me. I don't know. And I do like learning new things. Like if I don't know something, I won't be like all aggressive like, "Well, I didn't
All
know."
aggressive.
Or, "Well, this da 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 da." No, I'll just be like, "Oh, well, I didn't know. Like, can you tell me more about it so I can understand it?" You know?
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. If I don't like understand something, I do want to be able to understand and comprehend. Especially like when it comes to people's hobbies or things.
Mhm.
Like, oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, can you tell me more about it so I can kind of understand a little bit more about what you're into? Like when I'm talking to my coworker, my assistant manager about what is it? X-Men, for example. He'll tell me some things and I'm like, yeah, I know a bit about X-Men, but can you tell me more about like this character that you're talking about and all this stuff? And then he'll go on tangents and I'm like, oh yeah, now I kind of get it a little bit more and how it fits into the whole story of the things. Or when they're telling me about like what is it? Finger Hut?
What's up, priest? Wait, what?
Finger Hut. I guess that was a place where you like it was like a thing back in the day where you can order things online.
Okay.
Like not online, but you can order things out of a catalog, kind of like the Sears catalog, but it was called Finger Hut.
Weird.
And you can even get like houses and boilers. I think that's from
What
that
the
one.
hell?
Yeah. I was like, I did not know. And they're like, yeah, it was back a while ago. And I'm like, yeah, it has to be because I don't know it. And they told me more about it, and I was like, what the heck? That's crazy. Like, I guess you could. I don't know if it's from Finger Hut exactly. It could be a different one. But they're like, oh yeah, you could order out of the catalog a whole home
That's a little
and have it
weird.
brought to you and stuff. Because I guess at the time they're kind of like these pre-built mobile home. Well, they weren't mobile homes. They were homes, but they were able to ship them.
Yeah, they're already uh manufactured and everything is cut to size.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. That's why I'm like, that's so crazy that you could do that. Because I think how it came about that we started talking about it was that my assistant manager needed to replace his water heater in his home. And
Mhm.
when the guy came out, he's like, dude, you have a Finger Hut one. You have like an original. And they're like,
Mhm.
oh, dang. And I was like, what the heck's Finger Hut? And that's how that whole conversation came about.
You don't know about Finger Hut?
Yeah, and
What?
apparently even my groundskeeper knew. And she's in her 30s?
Hmm.
And I'm like, girl, how'd you even know that? Like, you're not even that much older than me. And you know about Finger Hut? What the heck? So yeah, it's crazy.
I
But
don't
I
even know
do
what the
like
fuck
learning
that
about
is.
these things from them because they do teach me a lot of things that they know and like just old stuff that happened back in the day. And I'm like, what the heck? I did not know. But it's cool to learn about it.
It's cool to learn.
And it's cool to learn about the new stuff too that's coming out because even that stuff I don't really keep up with much unless it has something to do with
Clearly.
my hobbies or if it comes up in my feed. But yeah, just try and stay
I
up with
got
what
you.
people be talking about. Yep.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
I don't either, but that's because I'm going to have to deal with that lady.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, like, work is pretty chill. There's some things I have to do, but they're not, like, super bothersome.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, yeah. It gets me out of the office for a little bit. I have to take, I think, pictures of a unit because they just moved out. And that doesn't really take that long. Unless she totally trashed it. Then there's that. But yeah, I gotta take pictures tomorrow of a unit. Then I have to talk with another applicant because they got
You just
approved and they
go
weren't
to the
answering
library and
me.
pull up old Sears magazines.
Sears magazines. Um, hmm. Yeah. It's crazy that Big Lots is going out of business.
Is it crazy, though? Is it?
The thing is, only old people would really go there.
So it wasn't good.
Yeah. It kind of just didn't survive the times. But, hey, um, that just means, like, we'll get something else.
Yeah.
But I do feel like in the town that I live in, it's really
Mm-hmm.
upgrading.
You think so? It
Yeah,
Did it finally get built? Because when I left, it still wasn't built yet.
in and out.
No, Big Lots.
Oh, no, it's not getting
Of
built
course not.
anymore because they're going out of business.
Of course.
Also, from what my grandma said, the reason why it wasn't getting built, well, the reason why it wasn't opening was because they couldn't find anyone to fill the higher level managerial positions.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because there was no one qualified.
Wow.
And
Seemed like a
no,
ton of people applied. I was one of them.
yeah, but they just didn't have anybody that was applying for the managerial positions. So they couldn't do anything with just staff without, people to actually run the store.
Yeah.
So that's why it just never happened. We did get a Ross.
Really?
Yeah, we have a Ross now. It's by the new, what is it called? Smart and Final?
Oh, over there in the Walmart parking
Yeah,
lot area?
yep.
Wow,
So it's
okay.
right there next to it. So that whole like main street is actually starting to look a little bit more like Fresno. Like
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, dang, really coming up right there because we got an In and Out, we got all those other nice food places.
What they need to do
you
is
know
they
what?
need to take that big old area next to the Home Depot, that empty lot,
Yeah.
like that big ass empty lot,
Uh-huh.
and make like a mini mall or a shopping mall.
If only they would, but yeah, I
Because
don't
there
know.
there was talks about turning um the lot where shit, what is it? It's the lot that's like right next to the hotel that's behind the not behind, but if, say for instance you're driving from um Walmart to Home Depot.
Mhm.
If you go past Home Depot, once you get to the light that's past Home Depot,
Mhm.
there's that hotel to your right.
Yeah.
On the left side of that, there's an empty field.
Kind
There
of
was
by
talks
that
about
Les
turning,
Schwab.
yeah, in front of the Les Schwab.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
There was talks about turning that empty field that was in front of that Les Schwab into a Costco.
Oh, they're making one. Not
Oh,
right
are they?
there. It's going to be out by the pilot.
Out there?
Mhm. They're making one right there. It's going to be
Hmm.
a super Costco.
Oh shit,
So
that'll be cool for the town.
yeah, so it's not going to be like regular Costco size. It's going to be even bigger.
God damn. Well, I mean, they got the space to do it out there, so.
Yeah, so that's going to be made out there, and it's actually going to be only like 10 minutes away
Okay,
from
not bad,
town.
not bad. It's still gonna be within the town, so that's
Yeah.
good.
So, not too shabby, because it takes about like 20 minutes to get to the one in the next town over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a little longer when there's traffic. Maybe like 30 minutes. But yeah, this one's being a lot closer. It's going to be a lot better. And it's going to be bigger. Um, so that'll be nice. And then, also, they're building a new casino over there, too.
I heard about the casino. Maybe it'll get my grandma from stop going way out of town.
Yeah, our cousin, well, my, like, first cousin, Dan, he's going to apply there.
Oh, so it's gonna be a decently sized one then.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good size one. Because it's been in the talks for a while, but it finally got, like, greenlit. But it was because,
Mm-hmm.
what was it? The city council, they were just trying to pull some shady things. But then, the tribe that was getting the, freaking thing, like, pushing it through, they were finally able to just get it approved.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's
You've never
getting
been to
built.
the mystical land of Costco? Have you gone to Sam's Club, Priest? It's kind of like the same thing.
Sort of. But yeah, so that's getting built, and they're already taking applications. So Dan applied and is hoping to get a little bit higher pay because he makes like okay money now, but it's just really out of the way for him
Oh yeah.
to only be making $23 an hour. Because $23 is pretty good, but
Yeah, but I was
taking
making
into
23 bucks
account
as a
having to
overnight trucker
drive
at
an
Walmart.
hour away every
Yeah,
day for work.
that's a lot of gas.
Yeah, especially with the car he has. I think he has a V6.
Of course he does.
So it's like, yeah, no, it's too much in gas money. Um and just yeah. He does do a lot of overtime though to kind of counterbalance that,
Compensate.
but you know,
Once, but like 20 years ago. Damn, Priest, you need to go to a Costco or a Sam's Club again.
but yeah. So that's why he applied for this new one. So we'll see what happens.
Hmm.
Because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to build it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Yeah, we're coming up over here.
Our hometown is starting to turn into a fucking city. Another
Apparent.
little rinky-dink agriculture town.
So apparently, the reason why we weren't getting all these new things was because the construction company that the county used kind of held a monopoly for all of these years and wouldn't let any other construction companies take the jobs of building things here.
The hell? Why?
Because the guy was on the council too.
Of course he was.
But after he passed away, his son took over the construction business, and
Mhm.
he was actually letting other construction companies take some of these jobs to build um, these new buildings and stuff because they only had their company and they didn't have enough men to build all the new buildings and whatnot, make all these renovations that
That's why
needed to be
nothing was
done.
being built. Yeah.
Exactly. So, since he was like, you know what, we need to start improving the town instead of us holding a monopoly of, uh, we're the only ones
Holding the
that can
town
build here.
back.
Yeah. So he's like, we're just going to let other construction companies also get to come here and start building places because we just don't have the manpower to be able to do it all and
Yeah.
nothing's just getting done. So that's how we were able to get all of these new shops and stuff in
I know
such a
the
short
In and
amount of
Out being
time.
built there was fucking. Whew,
It's still
kick
not as good
ass.
as the Fresno one.
Is it really not?
No, we got food
Was it
poisoning
not?
once from there and then a couple underdone burgers around when it first opened. So yeah, not the best.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's people from our town. What do you expect?
Yeah. That's true.
Even when we
That's
got
what I was gonna say.
Wingstop, it was the same. The
Like
quality
it's
was
the people from
drastically
our
different.
town that are working that job. It's not gonna be good.
They're very lazy. They don't take pride in their job.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Even with the good chains, like our town people find a way to make it
Fuck it up.
not good. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. What was it? One time, me and my sister went into Wingstop, and it was super smoky in there, and it's because they weren't using fresh oil. They were just
No,
using like super old oil.
that's disgusting and really bad.
Yep. So I was like, ay, ay, ay. Why'd we order from this place? These people freaking suck. Never have a problem with the Fresno ones though. Oh, oops. But never have a problem with the town overs. But with our town, yeah, it sucks.
What can you do? What can you do?
Yeah. So I'm just like, it's a shame. It's a shame that our people suck so bad.
Uneducated.
Yeah, that's why I try and take pride in what I do. Like I try and do it to the best of my ability, but that's also just me as a person that um I just like to try and do my best. Other people, they skate by. That's why a lot of people stay in fast food because they're like, even though this is supposed to be a temporary job to for me to get something in better pay and all that, no, they just stay in it for like
I
ever.
don't think I'll work the food industry ever again.
That's why I never wanted to be in the food industry, just because I'm like, I'm not trying to get stuck there forever, like all these people that just stay there. And I do understand, like, some people, like, when you're older, that's kind of, like, last resort. I gotta do this to get my rent paid because other places won't hire them because, some people are ageist
Yeah.
towards other people, older people, and younger people. That's why it's also hard for younger people to get, like, decent jobs other than fast food. But it's
Yeah, but
also,
nowadays, especially with like the newer generation, like not us. I'm talking about the freshly 19-year-olds
yeah,
and 20-year-olds.
DK.
A lot of yeah, DK's age. A lot of them don't. I guess I'm gonna be ageist here, but a lot of them don't really want to work.
Oh no, it's true. They even
Um,
posted on like TikTok and other social medias that
that
no.
and now this new day age, they want their boyfriends and girlfriends to come chill with them at work.
Yeah,
Have you seen
no.
that? Have you seen that going around?
I had a coworker do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like
brought his girlfriend to work.
the younger aged the younger aged workers make their boyfriends or girlfriends come in and they'll talk to them their whole shift.
No,
They'll
you
just sit
can't
there
do that. That's
when the travelers aren't
unprofessional.
doing it. Yeah, no, that's not
Like if I
good
need
because
something dropped off at work, if I'm just there and my family's in town, they'll drop it off and then my coworkers will tell them like, "Oh, hey, hi." And that's how they'll meet them, but they won't just stick around and hang with me my whole shift. It's just like, "No, you're just dropping something off. Do this real quick and then thank you. Bye-bye."
yeah.
Yeah, the same thing with the 5 or 3 years of job experience to get an entry level job plus a degree.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's absolutely stupid.
Yeah, that is so dumb. Because it's like, how are we supposed to get that experience if you
If
won't
we're
even
looking
get
to
me?
get that
Plus,
experience.
it's an entry level job. That means, like, you teach me how to do the job because it's entry level.
Yeah.
Not, I need all this experience. If I needed all this experience, I should be getting a higher level job, not entry level.
Yeah.
That's what, like, fast food is. It's entry level. You're getting your, like, toes dipped in, like, working,
The
having a
workforce.
schedule, um, that customer service interaction, things like that. Learning how to like manage the money and then eventually like move up to maybe like shift manager, learning how to like run his team and all that stuff. And you can
Mhm.
use that experience to put on a resume to get like a different job somewhere like I don't know, like an office job, or even if you wanted to work in a warehouse, that's also good experience showing that you can like run a crew and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, these places they just want too much, especially when they pay so little.
Oh yes.
It's just it's ridiculous. And that's why like people skate by. It's like, why am I going to put in 100% of my effort for this entry level job when you barely pay me like 16 bucks an hour?
Mhm.
And we got Sam over here that gets paid the same amount as me, puts in like less than half of the amount of effort that I put in, but we still get the same paycheck at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And the bosses, they'll acknowledge that, oh yeah, you do work hard, and here's all this other responsibilities that we're giving you because we see that you're dependable, but we're not going to give you a raise. We're still going to pay you the same amount as Sam that's
Yeah,
not
and that's
putting in the effort.
why in some jobs I don't do 100%. I do like 50 because I don't want to be taken advantage of. Yeah, I'm gonna start if I because I put in 100%. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're very reliable. We're just start giving you more of a workload, but we're not gonna give you a pay increase. That's not fucking okay. That's not fair."
Yep, and they'll try and give you tasks that aren't within your job description just
Mhm.
because you're so reliable and dependable. And oh, you can do this? Here, do this too. Yeah, no. Like, I'll do that sometimes, but that's because I'm trying to get the experience, and my coworkers actually do want me to move up, and they do see potential in me. So that's why they're trying to
Mhm.
be like, okay, well, what do you want to learn? And okay, do you think you're confident doing this? Well, here, can you do this for me then? And I'm like, yeah, I can do that for you. And so I do that, and it's going to help me a lot when I'm up for my yearly review because that's when I can get a pay raise. And
Ooh.
then I could say, well, yeah, I did learn how to do all this, that. And I know how to do a little bit of this, and that from my assistant manager's job description or my manager's job description because they taught me how to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's why I'm very grateful to them because they actually do want me to learn and like improve and not just trying to be like, oh, you're going to stay at your position and you're only going to do your position stuff.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it in a way to take advantage of me because there's a difference and you can tell when someone is trying to take advantage of you versus they're trying to do it to help you improve.
Right.
You tired, Wendy?
Am I?
Yeah, it's already like what,
Uh,
1:20,
it's gonna be 1:30.
1:30. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed
Um.
now.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I'm
think
not
that's gonna be it for
necessarily
today.
tired, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be done for today just because I gotta wake up at like 6. So just to get enough
Okay.
sleep.
Mhm.
But we'll definitely do this again tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't think I'm doing anything after work, so yeah, we can.
What time do you get off?
I'll be off at 6 tomorrow.
Okay. Then yeah, I should be on at around like 7 my time.
So 9 my time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night,
Good
Grim.
night.
Good night. Bye, everybody. This was a good episode of Cryptic Conversations. We didn't stay on topic towards the end, but
No, we didn't.
we do hope you did enjoy the first half where we did actually talk about bad work experiences. We did come back to it a little bit at the end. Not really bad work experiences, but just like bad job environments.
Yeah.
So it did kind of come back to it at the end. So there's that at least. All right. See you guys next time
Bye.
on Cryptic Conversations or like separate streams or something like that. Do follow us
Yes.
at our
Yes,
handles: Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff. Right. Bye. All